Welcome to this week's episode of Listen to Your Coaches. I'm your coach, Mike Wilkins, here with Coach Will Morrow, and behind the scenes, as always, the young producer, Max Gerald, rocking a full beard, I might add. As you might notice, if you are watching on YouTube, we have a special guest this week, Coach Vincent Jamal Allen Meng.
What's up, guys?
Welcome to the pod.
Thanks for having me.
This is your first time on a podcast?
This is my first time on a podcast.
So all you have to do is talk into the microphone and,
don't say anything too crazy.
Don't say anything too crazy.
I'll try my best.
I would like to note, as some of our longtime listeners know, we occasionally drop a special episode which features a guest, and we've been running kind of like a recurring episode, Meet Coach, right? Have we only done Randy? Because I remember Warren, we were also like, we'll do a Meet Coach Warren later.
I think it has just been Randy so far.
Right, and we met the producer, Max. This is not Meet Coach Vince, okay? He is here due to his ADCC trials expertise, amongst other things. We don't have the time today to get into the full story of who is Coach Vince, but we will soon. It would be more ideal to film that one on an evening with beers.
I agree.
Or a morning with beers that I don't have to do anything after.
Fair enough.
All right, so let's get into it. I want to start with the ADCC trials. Vince and myself, we were down in Orlando, Florida. We flew in Thursday morning. We flew home 40 minutes ago. We're fresh back from Orlando from the ADCC East Coast trials, the first North American trials. We had a decent contingent of athletes there. We had 3 youth athletes.
Yes, that is correct.
3 youth athletes. Then we had 3 athletes compete in the Open.
Correct.
And then 4 in the trials.
That is correct.
And some of our friends competed as well. Mike Ross and Scott Rendos competed in the Open.
Lucas Jones.
Lucas Jones and Aaron competed in the trials.
Now, real quick, before we dive into details.
Oh, Jerry as well, yeah.
Can you guys explain what the difference is between the Open and the trials?
Yeah, so the trials is the real deal. The trials, there's far less weight classes. It's like the pro division. Mm-hmm. And the winner of the male trials is qualified. It goes to ADCC Worlds in Poland,
right,
which will happen next August.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The winner of the women's trials does not qualify for the ADCC. Currently, ADCC only operates 8 women brackets. Mm-hmm. So there being 2 trials per continental, only the second trials winner qualifies for the World Championships, which means that the East, we call for the North America, we call it East Coast and West Coast.
Right.
But everywhere else, it's just first trials and second trials because they don't really care where they happen in the continental. And technically, this is called first trials, but
it matters a lot more in America because if you're on the East Coast, getting to the West Coast is quite an issue. Whereas if you're in Europe, you can kind of just bounce around.
Yeah, for sure. So the East Coast trials winner will receive preferential seating at the West Coast, the one that matters a little more. And in years past, they have had their expenses paid to that trials as well. I'm not sure if that's still the case. Tom DeBlas used to run the East Coast trials, and he doesn't anymore. And I think he personally sponsored.
Gotcha.
So I'm not 100% sure if that still continues. If maybe Mo is going to sponsor their trip to West Coast.
Oh, after Craig Jones's work, he should be shelling out some cash.
Mo and Craig are.
I know they're back again.
They're back, yeah.
We'll get to that. Never mind. So that's the trial. So the Open is more of
the Open's so what they have for the Open is they have youth divisions, they have beginner and intermediate divisions, so not advanced, and then they have masters divisions as well. Mm-hmm. So and it's really good because that way, for example, I competed in the Open, right? Because I'm I'm there to coach the trials athletes. But there's a tournament going on the day before.
Yeah.
I like doing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So it was cool that I was able to compete. as you know, I compete like as much as I can at these tournaments, but I did feel very guilty about pans because I missed Claire's match. And in my opinion, like at that tournament, like Claire was like the priority.
Right.
But our matches went at the same time.
Yeah.
So at least at this, like we knew we would like that I wouldn't miss her match.
Exactly. It was guaranteed.
It was guaranteed, yeah, because my tournament was Friday and hers was Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
So
it's also to note that opens at other times do have advanced divisions. Just this one
adult
does not.
advanced. Yeah. So the only thing that wasn't in the open was the adult advanced division because they'd be like,
why wouldn't you do?
You should be in trials, right? Yeah. Now trials. So I don't know exactly how many weight classes off the top of my head there are in the open, but there are more weight classes in the open, and they are different.
Gotcha.
They seem to flank every trials weight class. Okay, actually, no, they don't because one of the open weight classes is 76 kilos, and then the trials weight class is 77 kilos.
Yeah.
But there's only 5 men's weight classes for trials and only 3 women's weight classes, where there's probably like, I don't know, I would guess like 6 or 7 women's weight classes in the opens and 8 men's weight classes in the open, like something like that, you know. Cool. So they're a little bit different weights too. Makes
sense. So do you want to do this chronologically or?
Yeah.
Start with weight cutting on Thursday?
Yeah, let's start. Yeah. So, yeah, so we got something on Thursday.
We had a long
Everything
day.
went super smoothly.
We had a long day. So
Thursday was so long.
On the way in, Vince and myself, Erica, Alex, and Ginge. We're gonna call him Ginge, Red, Andy, Dwyer, all those. He's got many names, but he's one of our purple belts who mainly trains out of the Zelianople school. Andrew Dwyer. Most people in our school know him as Ginge. I like to call him Red because I think that's like super hard name.
Yeah,
you know,
this makes you sound like you're like an old
but I do actually.
Pilot.
Well, Vince kept calling him Andy,
and
I was like,
"Yeah, that's not okay."
I was like,
that was the beginning of the trip. At the end of the trip, I started calling him Ginge.
Yeah, I was like, man, I was like, I don't know if I've ever heard someone call you that, you know, but whatever. So it's us 5 on the flight down. Were any of the other? No, they went earlier. All the I'm thinking of like Matt Factory and React guys. No, they went earlier. Yeah, so we flew down Thursday morning. We had to get there early because weigh-ins were at like 5 o'clock. And like our original flight was supposed to be like 2 to 4. And then they like changed it like 3 weeks ago and like made it a layover in Fort Lauderdale. So we would have missed weigh-ins, you know. So we had to go to this early morning flight and just hang out all day. Dude, it was miserable. But Erica needed to cut a little weight. So Erica and myself, we went to an LA Fitness, hopped in the hot tub, cut a few pounds. She did really great cutting weight. We ended up overshooting it, but it's better to overshoot than miss. Yeah. But like, you know, and I would say this was she cut weight a little bit for pans, and this one went a little smoother. She did a little bit better prep work for this weight cut, and she's just new to cutting weight in general. Yeah. You know, she's like very fit. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like all like water cut type stuff and like learning how to do that. And you're going to do a different water cut depending on the weigh-in. Like this was the night before weigh-in, so she cut down pretty low. You know? Whereas like on a mat side weigh-in, you're going to cut down a little bit less. Things like that. So we were there. We went to LA Fitness. Weight cut went really well. You and the boys, what'd you guys do?
Dude, we went to go get breakfast.
What did Alex eat?
Alex had
French fries.
French fries.
That was his main course.
No, he had eggs and he had a whole breakfast with pancakes.
He's gonna be mad. But dude, this dude
he eats like a child.
He's a toddler, bro. He's like, no, this is healthy. I'm carving up.
He's like, can I also go? He got home fries and a side of French fries, and then meanwhile I'm over here eating like turkey bacon and egg whites, and it just like rubber. It was terrible.
No, Alex didn't have to cut any weight, so that is part of it. But
he's also like a very large human, so like, you know, he does need a lot of calories.
Yes,
he's lean too.
Yeah, listen, there's a lot of large and lean people in the world, but they're not eating as many French fries as Alex.
He's eating a lot, dude. Yeah, he had French fries every day. Every day. He had French
Sometimes
fries.
multiple times a day.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's a staple. He
bought French fries at Publix. We went to Publix. We went to a grocery store down there, and we got breakfast and food for the Airbnb. And he bought French fries.
Time out. Hold on. Just Thursday in itself. So Thursday in itself, we're gonna push through some stuff just to get this out. So he ate French fries for breakfast. Okay. Then we skipped lunch because there was weigh-ins and stuff, right? You guys didn't eat lunch. We did hang out in a Wawa parking lot for 4 hours. All right.
Okay. And a racetrack before that.
Yeah, racetrack, which is a same thing.
Gecko over sheets down there.
Yeah. Because we couldn't check into our Airbnb until 4, and they were not about an early check-in, So, excuse me. We're just hanging out until 4. Weigh-ins are at 5. Then me, Erica, and Ginge, we weigh in, so now we're ready to eat. So we go...
Texas Roadhouse.
Do we go get quick shower or straight to Texas? No, we showered at the Airbnb before going to weigh-ins because we had we're all on weight now. So then we go to Texas Roadhouse, right? And it was fire, dude. It was good. And Vince, who is upset about it, will even tell you it was good. He had one bite of my steak.
It was good.
Yeah.
And a piece of lettuce off your Caesar salad.
That's right. But I want you to tell everybody what Alex ate at Texas Roadhouse.
Alex had an order of French fries.
2. So that is 2 French fries that day. French fries for breakfast, French fries for first dinner. We'll call it first dinner. Then it's time to get food for the house, right? Yeah. So we go pick Claire up from the airport because she was on a later flight. We grab her, and now it's the 6 of us together, and that's our core group.
Right, yeah.
That's our housing group, right? We're all staying in an Airbnb together. So we're gonna go to Publix and we get groceries, right? I don't exactly know what everybody's getting, right? I'm just carrying a basket around. We're just throwing stuff in. Everybody's got their baskets and stuff. And whatever, we check out. I was I just want oatmeal and raisins. Everything else I'm probably just going to eat out. Yeah. Maybe some candy. I did buy a box of Mott's fruit snacks. They didn't last long.
I will say, this is the least amount of candy I've seen Mike eat on a trip.
Oh, congratulations.
It was impressive. We went to Publix another day. And I was like, have you seen them? And it was me and Ginge, I think. And he's like, I don't know.
I think it was you and Alex. Ginge was
me and Alex. Okay, yeah. So he's like, I haven't seen them. I think they're just walking around. I go, I bet you they're in the candy aisle. So we walk back to the candy aisle and just boom, all of them there. And they're walking out of it. And Mike is shaking his head walking down the aisle. And I go, what are you getting? He's like, nothing. So sad. Yeah. Like, I'm not getting anything.
Yeah, I wasn't cutting weight or nothing. I just
like you.
Man, people were giving me some shit. I didn't like it. Right. But anyhow, never mind that. So we're still on night 1. We leave Publix. We get home, right? I had already eaten, so I'm good.
He was already hungover by then.
Oh. Yeah. All right, starting over. Wait, just let me finish this part. So anyhow, blah-de-da, we're there, right? Alex is going to eat a late dinner, right? So this is that same night, right? Yeah. So he eats late dinner. He makes a freaking pizza for himself and French fries. This dude ate French fries 3 times that day. And then we're like, Alex, you eat like you're 3 years old. And he was super he was like, no, I don't.
This is kind of healthy.
This is healthy. Read about yourself. He's like, look, it's got this, it's got that, it's got tomatoes. They're good for you.
That's a vegetable, right?
Bro. So whatever. All right, so let's walk it back. Thursday morning, we get to the airport. Vince meets me at my house at 4:30 a.m. We want to be at the airport at 5 because, air travel has been screwy, right? So we're there at 5. Smart on us because the TSA line almost had 3 people in it, right? So, no, we have pre-check, me and Vince, because
you're not dummies.
Independently wealthy as well. So we cruise. Oh, heartburn. We cruise through. We cruise through the TSA, right? We get up there, but we got to wait for all these regular Jags who don't have TSA pre-check, right? So
what could you possibly spend time doing in an airport?
So I get a Long Island.
I'm sure you're gonna be like, yeah. So I grabbed
oh, this is actually gonna be really good now that I think about it. I forgot about it. So much has happened this weekend that that was details. It means nothing to me anymore. Right. At first, it was really a good time. So I get a Long Island. And then we're just waiting up there. Me and Vince, we're waiting for. He
asked the bartender. He goes, "If I buy a coffee and I come back and I order Bailey's, can I I put it in my coffee. And she goes, I can't do it for you. He's like, all right, bet.
Just a coffee with a little bit of spice.
Before he even gets his Long Island.
Yeah.
While he's ordering his Long Island, he's asking about his next drink.
All right, so anyhow, so we go and we sit at what we thought was our gate, right? And we're waiting for everybody to show up. They start showing up, and who do we see? Kyle O'Hare.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I didn't know you were going. He's like, I'm not. And I was like, what are you doing? I'm going to New York. And I'm like, oh, for what? So Kyle was going to the UFC, obviously. He was doing some like media collab stuff with Street X. Is that correct, Max? Max would know.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay, yeah.
That's a brand that Jack Dell is with too, so it makes sense that they'd all be up there.
Yeah, there you go. So I guess him and Erica, when they were going through TSA, like saw each other and were like, oh, hey. So like, they're like, what are you doing? This and that, like small talking or whatever. And she's like, yeah, Mike and Vince are up here. I'm going to go meet them or whatever. And Kyle was like, Mike's probably at the bar, right? And Erica goes, nah, not this early. Roll up, dude. I got a Long Island, right? So I fucking smash that down. And then I'm like, I got to get more drinks. So I went and got a double screwdriver.
Sure did. Savage.
And then I got a perfect margarita on the plane.
Damn, dude.
So anyhow, we land at like 9 a.m. And I'm starting to get hungover. Yeah. So you know me and how much I drink water. So we go, and then I'm like, all right. So me and Erica go cut weight, and I lose like 8 pounds.
Yeah.
I showed up. Guess how much I needed to cut though?
4.
-3. I was 3 pounds under already.
Dude, alcohol is a real diuretic, man.
Yeah. Well, no, just my weight class is heavier than like I was not cutting. Right. I was like, So, but I was just being like, like good team player. Right, so like I wasn't sitting on the outside of the hot tub. It doesn't bother me.
But someone's got to watch.
I ended up losing 8 pounds in 2 20s and a 10. Yeah.
Damn,
so, but anyhow, so needless to say, I'm hungover and dehydrated. Yeah. So what do I do to answer that?
Hair of the dog?
Nah, bro. Energy drink.
It's got water in it, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, okay. All right, now I'm starting to feel better.
That's what he said.
Well, I was saying that facetiously, but sure.
Well, Erica's like, oh, you don't drink any water. And I was like, first off, to be perfectly clear, I drink water at home. I'm on vacation. I do drink water at home.
I can attest to this.
What's in my hand? Tell the listeners. Those who are watching. Yeah. So, whatever. So, that's about it. You got anything to add to that, Vince?
No, that's it on Friday.
That was Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Friday.
It was a long day. We took a good nap in the LA Fitness parking lot waiting for you guys.
Because like we got like day passes and stuff, so they just like were like they didn't need to cut, so why would they come in? Yeah, so they took a nap. We got a Jeep Wagoneer. It was a nice big old.
They lied to us. The guy was like, "Do you want a
you want a G-Wagon or a Tahoe?" And Vince was like, "G-Wagon."
Yeah.
Right? And we pulled out the Wagoneer.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't think you know what that means, bro.
Well, actually, I figured it out. He said Jeep Wagon.
Oh, got you.
But like,
that makes sense.
Yeah. No, but it's
a little bit of
we all thought he said G-Wagon.
We did, but a little bit of an accent,
That's makes sense. Checks out.
All right, so what happens next? So you guys make weight.
Friday, me, Ginge, and Erica are going to compete, but so are the 3 youth athletes, right? And the youth athletes start bright and early, 8 a.m.
Oh, Jesus.
I end up being the next to compete after I end up going alongside one of the youth athletes, but I don't compete until I end up going about 3:30, 3:35, right? So Vince and Alex, they both coach kids and stuff, so they're there. They both had kids who they coach make the trip all the way down to Orlando. Right, so they're down there, and they're there all freaking. That was the toughest day.
7:45 a.m. till 9 o'clock at night.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I did not leave that venue. Plus, you have to pay for parking, so we just...
Not even that, but he's cutting weight because he has to weigh in that night.
Oh, yeah.
Because Vince is doing the trials. So him and Alex. Now, Alex didn't have to cut any weight. but it's still a long day to be standing. And bro, you know how ADCC works, right? You got the nice mats, and then if you go off the mats, what do you want? Carpet, something soft. Concrete.
Yeah.
So they're just standing on concrete all day. No chairs, no bleachers, nothing like that.
Dude.
Yeah.
Knees start hurting.
Brother, I have a knee sleeve on right now.
Yeah.
It's not from competing.
It's not from the tournament.
Competing.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's that. Why don't you talk about the kids a little bit? 'Cause you were there for all of it.
So we had Bella, who's a girl from Zealy, one of
I think
Alex's kids.
she's like 8 years old, little girl.
She's a savage.
She's a
she
beast.
Loves it. Alex was.
I think her
stories.
Instagram is like Bella by Armbar, which is like I was like, dude, that's a sick tag.
That's pretty savage.
Yeah.
So her first match is 8 a.m. So she goes out.
She was the first match of the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She goes out, has this first girl, and she takes her down. She's like passing. The girl puts her in closed guard. So she's winning, right? And she goes for like a closed guard Ezekiel from the top. Like she's just like holding this girl's head, and the girl taps. Right? She's crying. She taps. All right. And the ref is like, comes to the table, brings us in. He goes, that's illegal. The kids can't Ezekiel. So, I can give her, talking to the other coaches, like we can give her a negative and continue
and
this match.
So give her a penalty.
Give her a penalty.
Negative point.
Why? What's dangerous?
Or
about
take
an
the
Ezekiel
DQ.
choke?
Like neck crank-ish or whatever. However the kid's doing.
Ezekiel's this one, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
a little small. It's just kids group, right? Yeah, it's illegal.
Under.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
all right, fair enough.
they're like, or we can DQ her, right? And the other team immediately goes
DQ.
DQ. Well, our kids know the rules. So that's a DQ. So go back out. This was under a minute. So other girl gets her hand raised. Bella loses by DQ. All right, go off the mats, whatever. And I
100%
believe she was going to win that match.
Not only that, I 100% know that there's no chance in hell if I was the coach that I would have won DQ.
Yeah, it's to get them experience.
Yeah.
Let them get the experience.
We come all the way here
you're
for
all the way in Orlando,
match.
and you want to get a DQ. Like I would be like negative.
Yeah, obviously.
Right?
Yeah. So she takes her first match lost by DQ. All right.
Thugging too hard.
Second match.
Too hard.
Second match. This is for third place or third place, I think. Anyways, takes the girl down, passes, mount, Americana, all within like 15 seconds. Mm-hmm. So and that's it. So that's it. It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she had a total of like a minute mat time in that tournament, and that was it. And she was done.
So she takes a bronze medal. The girl who she got DQ'd against ended up winning. So stands to reason that she would have likely won. I mean, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Also, like some things are like rock paper scissors, and like not always the best person wins, but stands to reason that we could predict her to have been a champion there.
Yeah. And then so that was like done at 8:30, right? 8:45, let's say. And the brackets were,
then it starts getting
it gets so weird because we have Carmela and Mackenzie, and originally they're supposed to go on at like 12:30.
And they're doing Carmela's doing youth trials and the Open.
Yes,
Mackenzie's just doing youth trials. So they have they have a youth division here, right? Like the winner, I believe, goes to Poland.
I believe so.
Or unless they're having youth world somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right.
But the winner qualifies just like an adult.
Yeah. They get a belt, everything.
Yeah,
right? Just like the adults.
Dude, it's sick, right? And both these girls, Mackenzie and Carmela, they're pretty serious competitors. So they're there to do the trials.
Right.
So it changes their mat time to like 9:30.
It was supposed to be like, for example, it was Mackenzie first. Mackenzie Vaughn, she's she trains mainly out of the Zealy school, but she travels a lot, right? Like you'll see her in the Strip District, you'll see her in Bridgeville, which is really good because we've got a handful of these like teenage girls who are all really good at jiu-jitsu, but their home school they're all a different school. Right? Like Kenzie's in Zealy, Carmela's mainly Monroeville.
No, Carmela's Bridgeville.
Yeah,
with Honor.
And Honor's Bridgeville.
Yeah.
And then like Fallon's Monroeville and stuff, but they all get to they just
just being a part of the team, they all get to organize training times in the right places.
Like Tuesday night in the Strip.
Tuesday night in the Strip is it.
The toughest kids room.
It's a crazy room. Tuesday night's advanced class in the Strip for the kids is tough.
Yeah.
Right? And then they do Thursday in Bridgeville and like, there's some other stuff. Yeah. Where was I going with that?
So they were supposed to,
Mackenzie was supposed to be at like 1:30.
Yeah.
Right? And then boom, they move her match to 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Just like off rip, right? And me and everybody, only Vince and Alex went to the venue. The rest of us are staying back because, well, first off, Claire is cutting weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Claire is cutting big dog weight. Like, it's crazy. So anyhow, and then me, Ginge, and Erica, we're all competing later, so we're just going to rest. We don't want to stand there all day. And we pull up Mackenzie's match to watch her on, and I'm like, dude, this is crazy. And they're not coming out or whatever. And I'm like, dude, I guarantee this match is not going to happen now. Something's messed up because why would the other girl, like I get Mackenzie was there probably to support Bella, right? Why would you be there 5 hours before your match?
Yeah.
Why would you be there then, right? So they're like looking for her opponent. Her opponent's not there. And what are you going to do? You're going to DQ her opponent in the rest of the bracket because they didn't show up 5 hours earlier than they're supposed to?
Absurd.
Oh, it was. I mean, it could have just been like a bracketing software mishap. Or
yeah. But it ended up, they didn't go until round 1, both of them. So we just sat around from 9 to 1 and
sucks.
waited. Took a nap outside in the sun. It was pretty nice. The weather was good down there.
It was nice weather.
Yeah. So, anyways, so then it's
let's get into their
time
results.
to go. So Carmella goes. She wins her first match in her intermediate division, right? Not the trials.
She did the open and the trials.
Right?
She double bracketed.
Now she's back to back on both, so 2 different mats. So she wins that one, goes to do her first trials match,
which is the problem with double bracketing,
Yes.
right? That's what you're going to run into is like you like get little. I mean, you're doing more matches, you have less breaks, and they can't like
guarantee that they're going to be on offset.
Times. I mean, this is a major tournament. They can't. They can't like cater to that either. Be like, oh, I just like so like let's say you just had a match in your bracket and your next match in your bracket is like the next. That happened to me actually. Like I did my match and then a match was after me and it was like a 30-second sub and then I was the next match and they were like, dude, relax. Like we'll put some other people in front of you type of thing. But like if you're doing other brackets, like they can't like
they can't be like, we'll just slow everyone else down.
Yeah, the whole tournament down, right? So. It's just one thing. It's one thing that happens with it.
So she goes to her trials match, loses. I forget how. She has so many matches that day, but she loses her first match, goes back to the other match, other bracket, the intermediate bracket, loses that one, and then has one more match on that bracket. It's a third place match, and she takes an L. Right, so she goes and loses 3 in a row, and she's like nonstop, hasn't like had a break. She's a little like you can see it. Like, she's a little gassed. She's a little tired. She's a little like upset
and
down,
loses 3 matches in a row at this big tournament,
Yeah.
right? And you like, I would be dejected, of
course.
Yeah, goes back to her trials one,
which is the harder bracket.
Yeah.
It's like the like real thing,
Premier one,
and it's double elimination, so they have like pure wrestlebacks, right? She goes and wins 4 or 5 in a row.
Yeah,
damn, that's sick.
One match against, I mean, all the matches are against really good competitors.
I mean, it's the trials.
I coached.
It's the most advanced division in the country. Yeah,
one of the girls had Wagner and Jasmine Hocha in their corner.
Wow.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And I'm like coaching against them.
Yeah,
right? And she won, by the way, 5-4. Just to throw it out there, and then in her last match before medals, loses, and this is I think it was 55 plus division.
44 plus.
44 plus. Mm-hmm. This girl was plus.
Yeah.
This girl was a lot bigger than Carmella.
Because she's body in the lock big division.
Takedown.
Like, there's no limit to the top.
It's the heavyweight. Yeah.
Body lock takedown, took her down, smashed through it, went to mount back. Just like, I was like, hey, you had an amazing run.
What a great tournament,
just like,
great experience.
Came back after,
Dude,
if I lost 3 in a row,
going home.
Give me a gun.
Yeah.
Fucking wins, comes back, goes just all the way back, and just wrestles so tough all the way back,
sick.
just battles.
Yeah.
But had a great showing.
Really great.
Mackenzie, I know, won her first match.
Yeah, so I was on her first match. She did really good. It was the match that they were going to put at 9 a.m. So that finally came down. She got a good snap down spin, good hand fighting off the beginning. I definitely see some things that like I can improve with her hand fighting. And I actually have a funny story about Mackenzie and wrestling that hopefully I remember when it comes to the appropriate time. But yeah, so she runs a heavy collar tie, eventually gets her snap down, spins behind, rear naked choke, slap, just like that. She had the battle for the rear naked choke because this is like, I think she was like, whoa, she was like, I couldn't believe like this girl didn't tap at this point in time.
Right, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, like who do you think's here?
Right, yeah, it's
right.
The
Like,
best
who do you
best.
think's here? This isn't Grappling Industries in Cheswick,
Right?
You know what I mean? Like everybody who's here, how much money did every parent spend to get their kid here? Unless you happen to be local,
Right? Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, you know, flights down, hotels.
This is the you
entries
from everywhere.
Yeah. Like, oh, you think you're really good? You are really good. Here, there's another you in this state. There's another you in that state. Like, you know what I mean? So she wins that by rear naked choke. It was really good. Pumped to win that by submission. And then in her quarterfinal match, she went against this girl from AOJ, who this girl sat guard, and her posture and her seated guard, I was like, this girl is like legit. Exceptional. AOJ is by far. Now with ADCC, maybe that Alpha Miami school is really, really good. But AOJ's kids program
It's incredible.
Is unbelievable.
It's incredible. Their 6-year-old kids are learning X guards and barimbolos.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And I
Right?
can't
Like,
teach
my
6-year-olds how to do like.
My kid's 5 years old. He won't
Backwards
stop
rolls.
like fucking spinning around a single leg. You know, like it's a merry-go-round. It's like I couldn't imagine like teaching Mickey a bolo.
Right. Yeah.
Right. He'd be like, "You want to play fire trucks?" like normal, like a normal kid.
Right, yeah.
Like you should be.
Exactly.
We'll bolo later.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Let's play with fire trucks right now.
Oh.
But yeah. So scrapped it out with her. That girl ended up getting the darts on Mackenzie, and then I didn't see Mackenzie's third match because
You were competing yourself, probably.
I think I was warming. My match was like
Yeah.
about to happen, so I was warming up.
So then I didn't get to see that last match because I was coaching Carmelo. Yeah. So then what? It's when you.
Yeah. And then it was me next.
Oh, sorry. I heard you had a really rough go of things.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, a little bit. Like, I was on a 4-match losing streak. You know.
Oh god.
Yeah, and it's harder than a 4-match losing streak because that 4-match losing streak spanned 2 years. Because I haven't competed as often.
Right.
Right? Like the last time I won a jiu-jitsu match, I won my semifinal at the AGF USA Nationals qualifier. And won by first ever tech fall, 16-0.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was a different kind of rule set. And then I lost to Nathan Haddad, and then I lost to somebody at Nogi Pans last year, then somebody at Nogi Worlds last year, and then somebody at Nogi Pans this year.
It's all right. My losing streak's longer than yours right now. It's all good.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
There's no way.
Yeah, mine's 2 years. At beginning of. I haven't won a match since.
Yeah, I haven't won a match in like 5 years.
23.
That was my. But
yeah,
are you sure?
Yeah, I blew my knee out in 24, and I haven't won a match since.
You'll get there. I've been there.
Yeah. I'm not worried.
But like
about
it's
it.
like I mean I really wasn't worried about it either.
Right.
Like I was like dude, like I mean I also like you know how you kind of can find excuses like and sometimes excuses are good. Sometimes they can put you in
sometimes it's a reason.
Yeah, it's a reason. Yeah. Or like you put yourself in like my thing is like if I say I don't care that I lose, what in my opinion it allows me to do is compete again if I lose. Like I don't feel obligated to win.
Right, exactly.
Right? And it's like, hey, like basically if this losing streak continues, I'm going to compete in another tournament and like I'm not going to be like, well, I lost this many in a row, maybe I shouldn't be competing.
Do you love winning or do you love competing?
Right. Yeah. Yep. You know what I mean? So whatever. So I freaking got to break that streak. It was still feels good to break the losing streak.
Of course.
It doesn't not suck. Yeah. So I had just 2 matches, both against the same guy because it was just me and him in the bracket. So they let us do a round robin. We did a round robin. Yeah. I won my first match 4-0, my second match 3-0, but ADCC rules are weird. You know, it's really hard to score. Like for example, I'm a a fast starter. You know, like I'm a front runner.
Yep.
So I do a lot of my best work early in the match.
Yeah.
And guess what ADCC does early in the match?
That's where most of the points are, right?
Doesn't score. Like nothing counts. Right? Like I think like if you added, I like went through like added up. I think if I'm gonna say this correctly, I believe this is right. I had 5 takedowns, 2 guard passes, a mount, and a back control across the span of 2 matches. Right? So you're looking at 2 passes, that's 6, 5 takedowns, that's 10. So I'm at 16. 24 points.
Yeah.
So, and I ended up scoring 7 points.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
Very controlled match.
That's sick, dude.
Realized when there was points and
like new strategy. Like I was in like some
strategy
position.
stuff.
Both matches I was in front headlock right before points. Right? So like I would like lift him up so that way we'd be on the feet so then I could score a takedown once
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But one thing that I used to do under this rule set is I was like, "Ooh, don't waste anything like before points." And like I said, like I was like, no, I gotta like beat you down before points. I gotta start like wearing you down and things like that. So like I had a lot of good techniques, you know, before the points and
That's
stuff.
sick.
Yeah.
Love
That's
it.
a little straddle passing.
Yeah, so Sean Williams, you were at the seminar, so the straddle passing, like I just like did that.
Yeah. Like I've watched this once.
Yeah, like I was. Well, no, I do a lot of straddle passing, but I would say the big thing from the Sean Williams seminar is like areas that I didn't know were giving me trouble,
right.
And then he said these 2 things, and I was like, oh, that does give me trouble.
Yeah.
For example, I really weight one hip heavy to keep the legs pinned together, and he's like, no, stay on both knees type thing. And when you do that, when you do stay on both knees, you feel like you have nothing holding them down. So I'm like, so and he said, he was like, it feels like wrong, but it's right. And I was like, wow, I completely already know what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then he was like, when you lift this leg, then it allows for elevations, and that's why we keep both knees down. And I was like, I struggle there specifically with like Warren and Sage, right? Like getting this like the specific elevation. And then he was like, all right, we're going to pass to a position called diagonal mount. We're not going to go to a full T to take the back because, you know, we lose track of the hips. And I'm like, yo, that's what, like, when I do this to Farmon, like, he gets up, like, after I pass through because I don't get to hold the hip and he turtles and then we're in a battle from there, which might not be a terrible thing, but it's whatever. But, yeah, I learned a lot from that straddle pass.
Sick.
Yeah. I learned exactly what I needed, right? And I didn't know I needed it.
And then you got to test it. And
like if you came to me before that seminar and you were like, yeah, how's your straddle game? I'd be like, best around.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, and Vince would probably agree. Like my straddle passing has always been.
It's heavy. That's good.
I've been doing it for years too.
It's very good.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I was like, oh, I didn't know that I wasn't good at those things or that those were things. I just didn't even know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I was able to implement those. Vince had me getting some near side underhooks and stuff like that. So
very cool.
Yeah.
I missed the next 2 because I left to go pick up Claire. So I missed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Ginge, he went out. He ended up losing his first match. He was like leading it. Like he was just like leg entangling, attacking this, attacking that. And then like on one, he just left his foot vulnerable. And like at these tournaments, they rip.
Yeah.
They rip it. So the kid grabs it and just tries to tear his leg off. So he ends up losing that one. In his next match, his opponent came. So it's a full wrestle back. Like if this was like an IBJJ, your day's done. That's your tournament.
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
have a great trip.
Right.
So his next match, he's got this kid who actually used to live in PA. Really, he was like, oh yeah, I'm from PA too. I was like, oh cool. But the kid came out super aggressive. One thing in Red's first match is he hit this nasty arm drag, and he could have got a takedown on it, but he's so used to pulling guard that he just pulled bottom half with it. And I was like, dude, you fully had it. He's like, yeah, I'm new to it. Yeah, but it was like great timing. In his second match, he ended up getting 2 back takes. Almost tried to blow it. Oh, we could talk about trying to blow matches at the last minute. Tried to blow it. He put the kid in a full Nelson, which is illegal.
Okay.
But he didn't know it was illegal. And he's like, got it, and he's cranking, and the dude's like gutting it out and stuff. And we are screaming, let go! Let go! Because it's only illegal once the person taps.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah. So you could use a position if they tap.
Yeah. So he's like, and we're screaming, let go. And he's like, what? Like, what? And we're like, let go. And he finally lets go. So he ended up winning that 6-0 with 2 back takes.
That reminds me of Mike's last match. So he's near back. He has
I scored the back, but then I came back out to a high ball ride.
To high ball ride, and we're like jokingly, someone goes, "Oh yeah, Twister."
Lucas Jones
says Twister, and I was like, and they're like, "Are you allowed to Twister?" And so I go, "Ref, is he allowed to Twister?" The ref looks at me, thinks about it for a second, nods his head yes. I go, "Ref says yes," and then they're like, "Hold on," and Table's like, and then the guy's coach was like,
"Yeah." So like I got like the Twister, like I don't have the head yet, but I've got
the hook.
I've got the Twister hook, and I've got the Twister hook. I've got the perpendicular position, and I've got the arm behind me.
Oh, it's right there,
right? So it's just like grab the head.
Yeah.
But like we have the video of it, like, and I'm just like leaning up on my elbow, like the table's behind me. I'm leaning up on my elbow, like looking back at them, talking to them, and my opponent's coach goes, "Don't do it. It's illegal. Like." You have this match. Right? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. That was like, that very likely might be the most sportsman thing that ever happened to me.
Dude, that's what's so cool about jiu-jitsu is everyone's
they're
like,
bro,
like
they're like, don't. He's like, bro, don't blow it over this.
The ref came up and was like, my bad.
Yeah.
Dude, afterwards he was like, my bad.
I was in the middle of a match with Harry. And
oh, yeah.
And I forget what we were like going to do, but... Or that's right. We were in the gi, and like I think he'd already taken me down or something. And I was like, I wonder if I can put on this leg lock. And I like said it like out loud, and he was like, I don't know if that's legal. And like we're just talking to each other. And I looked at the ref. I was like, Hey man, is this legal? And he goes, first off, you're not supposed to talk to me, but no, it's not. I was like, oh, thanks, dude. Like,
yeah,
I just like when they're cool like that.
So certain tournaments, like if you talk to an IBJJF ref, that's a penalty.
Right. Yeah.
ADCC's is more
little cooler, yeah. That's one thing. Sorry to get off topic, but that's one thing that bothers me about boxing, dude. In boxing, the refs wouldn't talk to you. Amateur boxing, at least when I was involved in amateur boxing, and like you weren't supposed to talk either. So first of all, I always wanted to talk shit in fights, which I never got the chance to. And then secondly, they would like come up to you and they just like make some hand signals, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And they're just like look at you real sternly and be like, I'm like, all right, bro, I guess so. But yeah, dude, fuck amateur boxing. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah.
Ginge.
Oh, so then he gets a walkover in his next match because Bobby Stafford, high ground guy, broke some dude's leg, and then that's who Ginge was going to get on the way back. And then I didn't see his last match, but I saw it from because I was cornering Erica at the same time. But I saw the guy like doing cartwheels and stuff, and Ginge like tracking him and crap like that. So, but he had a good tournament, good experience. I think that's his first time competing since last March. Yeah.
Show.
But going back to like blowing it or whatever, like that was like hands,
yeah.
right? It was like blowing it late. Like I'm winning this match all the way to the last 20 seconds, right? Like, and it's like, oh, I'll find a way to blow it. Yeah. So that was like the joke on this. It was like, oh, Mike's winning. Like, how much longer until he finds a way to blow it?
Hey, sometimes you got to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. You know?
That's what Lucas would say, man. Lucas Jones would keep saying that. It was fun. It was cool. There was a lot of friends there. Like my corner, I've got a picture of my corner for the second match, and like they're pretty liberal with like corner, like just like anybody can just go stand.
Yeah.
Right. So Vince, Lucas, Alex, Nicole Matthew, who's like she's kind of like a big deal. She trains out of Method BJJ and cross trains like Bodega and Standard. She's from Jersey and stuff. Like they're just all like in my corner. That's sick. It was like super cool. Oh, at one point in time, me, Mike Ross, and Scott Rendos were all on the mat at the same exact time. So Rendos, React, Mike Ross, Matt Factory, and me and Rendos our mats were directly across from each other, and Mike's mat was directly next to Rendos's. So it's like 1, 2, and then 3.
So you just have like a group of coaches just kind of like
getting everyone. Yeah, and we're all going at the same time. It's like, what are the odds? Like,
that's sick.
3 Pittsburgh dudes, like we're on the mat at the same time
Super
at this
sick.
tournament all the way down in Orlando. Yeah. And then Erica she wins her first match by rear naked choke. She's in a pretty tough bracket. There's some we noticed, like, while we didn't know beforehand, but while watching the bracket, we were like, whoa, these girls are like really good. And then we ended up seeing them all the next day doing the trials too. And then we're like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So Erica, she wins her first match by rear naked choke. The girl jumps guard. Erica eventually passes, takes her back, strangles. Her second match, dude, this girl, she was entering into, like, she was doing all these leg entanglements. Dude, Erica would stand up and guard. This girl would just spin around her leg like a stripper pole, dude. This girl was spinning around Erica doing all this fancy leg entanglement shit. Erica is definitely learning a lot about leg entanglements, being like one of Claire's main training partners and stuff. Like, she's just a blue belt. She hasn't even been training for 2 years yet. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. And she looks over at me and she's like, Mike, what do I do? And I'm like, I just start laughing. I'm like, you're so far behind, I cannot help you. I was like, you just got to get your leg out of there. Like the amount of things that I have to tell you, it's just too great.
Yeah, I can't teach you in this amount of time.
Yeah, I was like, this, like, I'm pretty good at stuff like that. This is not possible. But whatever. So she ends up winning that match 4-2. The girl, through her like leg spinning stuff, goes for like a calf slicer on Erica, like a bear trap calf slicer. Erica like bails out of it, which gives the girl the sweep, but Erica goes triangle and is just ripping an arm lock from triangle, going back and forth between a triangle and an arm lock, and then uses it to sweep and mount. So she ends up winning 4-2. She did not know she scored, so the match is over. She gets up and, like, I guess she didn't look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, she's like all dejected.
And she's just there, and then the ref raises her hand, and she's like surprised. She was
That's
like,
awesome.
what? And I was like, yeah, you swept them out. Like, you know what I mean? And she's like, oh, I thought I was losing. So she won that, and then that put her in her finals against this one girl from PJ Barch's school. She's real good. She had a lot of wrestling experience. We actually, when we saw her, that's this girl's first round match. She was the first match of her bracket, so like we're kind of scouting it.
Yeah.
Dude, this one girl went to like lefty post on her and she slid it by to a Russian tie and snapped it. And I was like, oh my God, this girl can wrestle. So I was like, I got to figure out who it was. And she was like wearing like USA Wrestling sweatpants.
Oh, yeah.
So I like looked her up and saw that she was wrestling in like junior nationals and stuff. And she was a pretty good blue belt in jiu-jitsu as well. She had some like pretty big super fights. She had a super fight against like Raina Willink. Yeah, and she's had some really good performances. And Erica went to a 0-0 refs decision. So 9 minutes. I thought Erica was going to get the decision because she had a near back take. But yeah, really great tournament. She took silver.
I did watch that one from the car on my phone. And I did not know the other girl was a better wrestler. So when it went to overtime, I was excited. I was like, oh, Erica's probably going to be a better wrestler because this girl's a 10th Planet girl. Yeah. And I just assumed she's going to be more of a ground, like a guard player. I was like, yeah, she's going to out wrestle her. And then at some point, she got to rear body lock.
Well, she got the rear body lock from, so Erica punched an underhook, and Kylie, the other girl, she went for like a wizard throw, like an overhook throw, an Uchimata, right? And Erica kind of slipped it and like got rear body lock and like put her down on her hands and like went to take the back, but ended up falling off.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
and so I thought that was going to get the win for her because she had the near back take.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she was like, it wasn't like she fell off immediately. She was there for a bit before she fell off. But they ended up giving it to the other girl. It was a super close match, so like no one's really sad about it.
Yeah.
You know, silver medal down there. It's really good. She's going to do the next West Coast trials. She's going to do the trials.
Sick.
Might do both. Might do the open and trials, but definitely doing trials. Whereas this time, it was like, I was like, I think you should do trials. She was like, oh, how about I just do the open for the first one? I was like, okay, that's fine.
Dip your toes in a little bit.
Yeah. So that's Friday. That's the open. Leaving with
where do we go Friday night?
Two medals. Friday night we went to the Longhorn.
The Longhorn was good.
Yeah, because then Vince weighed in. Oh, also on Friday, Claire. So Claire competed at the 55 kilogram division, so she's got to make weight Friday. 55 kilograms, 121 pounds. So Claire, who has competed as high as 147 this year.
Damn.
And now typically competes at 136. Made to cut down to 121. She weighed in at like 120.4.
Damn, that's impressive.
Dude, she was sucked out, dude. So when she showed up to weigh, her face was like
full
I was
Skeletor.
Like, oh, bro, full Skeletor. I was like, whoa, Claire. I was like, you look terrible. Yeah, but she got it back on. I think she put 9 pounds on.
She did.
After weigh-ins.
Yeah.
Remember?
120. Yeah, because we all guessed each other's weight afterwards.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I guess my weight.
So she weighed in at 120, and then when we got back, she was 129.
So we went to Longhorn, right? I had a 20-ounce ribeye, a loaded baked potato. I probably had a whole loaf of bread to myself and a Caesar salad, right? And I was like, guess my weight. And I was like 170 at weight for weigh-ins, and I was 175. Claire had like a 6-ounce steak.
Yeah, she got a 6-ounce sirloin.
6-ounce steak. She didn't finish it, like mac and cheese and a salad, and she was 129. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, how did you?
She was.
Water.
Yeah, pounded in the liquids. But yeah, she had a really heroic weight cut and just like thugged it out. So I don't know if you know this. This might be news to Vince, but at our Airbnb there was like jacuzzi tubs in their bathrooms, which were good for weight cutting.
Yeah.
But then the hot water was gone, and she needed to do her last cut.
Ooh.
Right? So she went and got every pot in the house and boiled water.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
She told me about it.
Okay, yeah. And she was doing it by herself.
Yeah.
I was about to say that's difficult to do by yourself.
Yeah,
especially when you're
we
all
were there
sucked
competing,
out. Right.
And we were like, yo, and like Erica stayed for the first session of her cut, and then Erica came and did her competing, and that's when Vince went back. But in the overlap of that, yeah,
solo, that's sick.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yes, yeah, very good for her. All right, Saturday, the big day. This was Saturday and Sunday. So now trial starts. Now it's the real deal, and dude, like the energy in the arena, the convention center, whatever, dude. It's like super tense. It's crazy. Let's go chronologically. So you're first.
Yeah.
They started with Vince's weight class. Vince had a match against Jay Ortiz.
What was your weight class?
77 kilo. 170.
Okay, 170 flat. Gotcha.
So I had this match against this Giovanni Ortiz, who has a win over one of our competitors.
Yeah, he's got a win over me. And Nashville 2022, I had him when I was still competing at black belt adult, and took him down, and he was playing a really good guard on me. Did this what he called a burrito grip, which is just like a 2-on-1. Okay. And he I got a penalty for stalling because I couldn't get up out of his guard and just keep trying to break the grip. He'd get it back. So then I fed him a triangle, turned it into an omoplata, used that to escape and try to pass. He entered into a leg entanglement, cross Ashi. I cleared the knee, got my knee line cleared. So he went to shove my foot to go bear trap to try to come up and take my back. And when he went and shoved my foot, my ankle exploded.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
So a unique thing about this too is he did that wearing my rash guard because they didn't let him wear his rash guard.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They said he had too much red in it.
Yeah.
In his rash guard. So I was like, bro, I got an extra rash guard. He's like, for real? So yeah, I let him wear my rash guard. So Vince, the brackets come out and I see the name and I'm like, man, that name sounds familiar, right? And then they come into the mat and I'm like, oh shit, no way. So I grab Vince and I'm like, hey, like, that's
this dude.
I was like, you can leg lock this guy.
Yeah.
Like, I know you can. Like, your leg entanglements are better.
Right.
You know?
What he said?
Are you doing adult or are you doing masters?
No, this is trials. Vince is in the real. There's no masters.
It's just the straight up.
Yeah, no, this is
big
it.
Dog, all right.
Yeah, masters is at the open.
Right. Okay,
they don't have divisions like that for the trials.
Big dog.
You know what I mean?
Damn. Okay. Big Vince.
They don't got shit like that in the NFL.
Come
on, dog.
I had a good match against him. I felt really good. I had a really, really good warm up. I sat immediately. I started getting into entanglements.
Led all the entanglements. Was like the guy, like Vince was all offense, the guy was all defense.
Right, yeah.
You know.
He couldn't pass my guard. I kept entangling him. And then as soon as points, I hit
a wrestle up.
A Berimbolo, which failed. He just got back to a neutral position. And then I hit a arm drag to a single wrestle up, and we ran it across the mats. And
they're in the other mats and stuff. And the guy, Vince succeeds with the wrestle up, but the guy goes turtle, that avoids points. So Vince now has to succeed in taking the back.
Right.
And
this is where Vince was like,
I was just an idiot, and I kind of rushed the back take. I fell off. He wrestled up, and then I had a turtle, and then we reset back in the center mat with him and Top Turtle. So we reset. Mike,
I do the count.
Really
if you're in turtle for 3 seconds,
yeah.
Then it's a fresh position, and now Vince can go to a guard without it being a reversal or a negative.
Right.
Yeah.
So I invert back to a guard.
Hold on. I assume you're counting out loud.
So
that there's no confusion.
Right.
I'm going 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you're like, I'm overdoing it.
Yeah.
Now you're good.
So I invert like back into a guard and invert right into his legs, right into an inside ashi. We start rolling. Like I'm chasing the heel. He's rolling, defending.
Yeah, he's defending like roll.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we roll, and to try to stop the roll, there a motion in like if you have the legs locked up in cross ashi, you feed it to the outside to like a reposition. But as
feed
we're
your leg?
no his leg
you
from
take it from
this side to
Yeah, because like cross ashi, it's like like
for you're going for like an inside heel hook and then you pop to the other side.
So you bring it to the other side and it makes that roll.
But my feet were already out of the position, and he went into a wedge back take and rolled into back control. So that was it. And then I got rear naked choked. And yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, so now this motherfucker beat us both.
Yeah.
Could you beat him in an MMA fight?
I don't know. He looks pretty tough. He looks like he can fight.
Anytime I've lost to jiu-jitsu, that's always been like, I'd be that dude in a fight. He's got you, then it's just like, hey, you got it, dude.
He can't be that. Look, he can't be that good in jiu-jitsu and can strike. Right?
You never know, man.
you never know, bro.
Like Mike was like saying, like he was
I think
a
this dude was a
19-year-old
black belt when he was 19 because
Right?
I
Yeah.
looked him up in Nashville and he was like a 2nd-degree black belt and he was like 25. And I was like, how the fuck are you a higher ranked black belt than me and you're 25?
Yeah.
I was like 36, you know?
Good for
Yeah.
this kid, though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I could beat him in a fight. Fuck off.
All 3 of us could.
There you go.
We got your back, Vince.
No. All right. Yeah. So that's Vince.
And then who was after that?
Lucas Jones had a nice little buggy choke. He won
Buggy
his
first
first
round,
match.
yep.
And then he had the 2-seed.
Speaking of which, I saw on Instagram, was this at this trials, that kid who got the buggy choke and got slammed on his head? Did you guys see that?
Yeah, but he didn't. He still won. He held on to it and won. Ernesto.
Yes.
Yeah,
That was
that
at
was-
this trials?
Yeah.
Okay. Before you dive into this match, what is your guys' thought on that? Because I thought that in ADCC, I thought you were allowed to slam out of choke or out of submission.
You are, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was legal.
Yes.
Okay, so I read a bunch of like comments underneath it that were like, "Oh, this shouldn't be allowed." Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
What are your guys' thoughts on that? Do you think that just if you're in a submission period, that slam? Because that's kind of how I feel, but I haven't thought about this.
I feel like slam should be legal in trials and at ADCC Worlds.
What are
I
your
feel
thoughts
like
on just being legal? Period. That's kind of how I feel.
No.
No. Okay.
I think they were real careful with this one because it was concrete. Like day one, a kid was rolling out of Kimura, smacked his head on the concrete, and couldn't continue. And he was like standing there dazed, looking at the ceiling. Like you could tell he was out of it.
Yeah, it was
right.
like-
Just they rolled and he went fucking head first into concrete. And I was like, dude, it was terrible. I was
ADCC
like,
needs
I
to
was,
fix that.
yeah.
That's-
But they every match they're like, guys, let's try to keep it in center. Nobody wants to roll on concrete.
Right.
Right?
I told my opponent, like he brought us to the table before our match and he was like, guys, let's try to stay off the concrete.
Yeah.
And I looked at my guy and I was like, if we go on the concrete, I'm stopping. Right, because they're like, don't stop. You
Right,
know,
yeah,
like that's the ADC thing. There is no out of bounds.
Right, yeah, exactly.
There is no out of bounds. You don't stop. The ref stops you, and then you free. And when the rest is stopped, you don't let go.
Right,
Right, like whatever.
They
you
might
just freeze.
drag you.
Well,
No, well, no.
Oh, they
they
just
might
need to
drag you, but
figure out
they
what the
freeze, and
position is.
then they'll verbally tell you, like, we got stopped. We were out of bounds, not in the concrete, but just in other mats. And I was in top turtle, and he was like, "Okay, you have this, and that." And I was like,
gotcha.
"I have a wrist and a thigh, And he was like, "Okay," and I would like squeeze it. I'd like, "I have a wrist and I have a thigh," right? And he was like, "Okay," and then we reset.
But you guys
Most
had a
people are
gentleman's
really cool about
agreement.
resets, but I mean, yeah, me and this dude, I was like, "Hey, dude," I was like, "If we go on the concrete, like, I'm stopping." I'm not going on concrete.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, dude. He's like, for sure. Like, we
That's super
we
sick.
don't need to go on concrete.
Yeah.
I was like, we'll go on other people's mats.
Right, yeah.
But like, I'm like, dude, like we're both in our 30s. Like,
yeah, man.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. What do you got to prove?
And what do we win here?
Dude,
right? Like, this
exactly.
is not the trials. So I think number one, protect kids at all costs.
100%.
Right? Well, at most costs.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't be like, oh, no submissions
Right, yeah,
because they're dangerous. But like, you know what I mean? Like, don't, like, no.
Yeah, don't let them get slammed horribly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't need to see them running into the table. I don't need to see them knocking scoreboards over. I don't need to see them on the concrete.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, they're out of bounds.
Right.
Like,
They're done.
if it messed up the match, oh,
Who
well.
cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I feel the same with, like, you know, like, beginners, intermediate, and, like, masters.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, like, we're not competing for the real thing.
Yeah.
Like, just, like, safety first.
It's weird. I'm very pro slam, especially in like if you have a submission locked, but I'm very anti wrestling on concrete.
Yeah.
But so why, real quick, why do you guys feel no slams outside of submissions? Is it just it's not?
It's just like what's the point?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like what's the point? Like
that's not the goal, right?
Yeah.
Like, where are you gonna slam someone into submission or knock them out? It's like, okay, you won, but like you didn't win in the name of
also
the game.
like I feel like in the real ADCC, like this is a professional event, and you're like, it's more about the combat of it. Where I feel like if we're doing masters and if you're doing beginner, like. You're doing
it for the game of it.
You're doing it for the game of it. You're playing the sport of it, right? Like so, like yeah, all right. If the sport of it means that you can't defend a triangle choke with a power bomb, then that's what it means, dude.
Yeah.
Like defend the triangle choke a different way, like more in like the rule of the sport,
right?
It's like, oh, dude, man, hey, Will, like wrestling's pretty good. You like wrestling, right? Yeah, like, but dude, don't you think they should be allowed to throw head kicks? It's like, oh well,
it's a different game.
That's a different game, right? So like I feel the same way with this.
I agree in those divisions, but you're good with slams in
absolutely
adults. Okay,
at adults.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm good with slams in an adult pro.
Right. Yeah.
I'm good with slams.
Cool. Sorry to interject there.
No, that's good.
So Lucas wins buggy choke.
Oh yeah, he wins
Hell
by
yeah.
buggy choke, and then he has Max Hansen, the 2 seed next. Max Hansen's an ADCC vet. Lucas like really went after him, trying to scrap, but Max Hansen ended up
Kicked him in the
locking
face
him.
once.
Yeah, Lucas kicked him in the face.
Kicked him in the face.
That's just so weird. Lucas doesn't strike me as the aggressive type in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Max was fucking pissed.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck. Because like it doesn't matter. Like Lucas is out there to be the real deal.
Right.
He's out there to be a professional. But like, man, like this dude's gonna rip a heel hook.
He did.
Yeah, and he did.
Is Lucas okay?
Yeah,
He's good.
Okay. He's fine. But yeah, so that was his. Aaron had Johnny Grippo, who's an ADCC vet, multiple time black belt world champ, had him first round. Aaron also is
Small.
undersized, right? He normally competes at the 60 kilogram division. The lightest weight class here is 66, and Johnny Grippo's a world champ at 162 pounds. So Eric commonly competes at 133 pounds, right? Going against the 162 pound world champ, and he did great. He ended up getting his back taken and submitted, but Gianni's really known for having a world-class head and arm triangle, and Aaron put Johnny in some entanglements, got underneath him a couple times, and defended some really good things.
That's
so
sick.
yeah, I was like, I wouldn't be upset.
That's what's so cool about jiu-jitsu is you can compete against, you can be like a quote regular dude and compete against the best of the best, and get to see where you are. Can you imagine?
That's
if you got
literally
to do that, other
it's
sports?
literally what happened.
Yeah.
It would be the equivalent of him playing one-on-one basketball with
LeBron,
Steph Curry.
no,
but
we're
someone who's in the NBA,
someone who's an all-star,
right? Yeah, exactly.
Hitting threes with Steph, just hey, 3-point contest,
Yeah.
Steph.
Yeah, dude.
So that was that. Next up, not our team, would be Jerry Rayburn. He had himself a couple matches.
Dude, he looked great.
Dude, he looked awesome. So he won his first match by submission, rear naked choke.
Yes.
And then his second match, Vince and I cornered his second match. You cornered his third match too.
Yeah.
And we kind of slightly cornered his first match, but one of his boys, Doug, was there. Doug Schmidt cornered his first match, but we were there for it.
Yeah.
But his second match, me and Vince cornered it, and it was so cool. So it was just a really good match, but it ended in regulation 0-0, right? I felt like Jerry was on his way to winning a ref's decision though. So then they go in overtime, and Jerry was really playing a lot of guard on this guy and looking really good at it, and him and Vince were kind of connecting.
Yeah.
Like they were getting on the same page.
Right.
Type of thing, athlete corner page. And that was really cool. And then they're like, oh, we've got to wrestle now in overtime, right? And the other guy looked like a wrestler.
Yeah.
So we're like,
You can
okay.
tell.
And I'm like, all right, let's figure out how we can get this to the guard without giving up points.
Right.
But then Jerry just wrestled the shit out of him. Yeah, dude. He just came out there. I was like, oh, single leg. He just hit a single leg. He ran the pipe. I was like, all right, circle him back, run the pipe. And I was like, And he like did it like this way. I was like, the other way. And then he did it and then cut double, took him down. And then he put 14 points up on him. And it was a 0-0. So 6-minute regulation, 0-0.
Yeah.
3-minute overtime, 14-0.
Dude, sometimes you just have to hit that. Like, you have to do something that convinces both of you this is the better guy.
Dude, probably one of the funnier parts, though. So while Jerry's beating him in overtime, like pinning him down inside control and like passing his guard and like getting mountain stuff, the other guy said he was gay. He was like, you're gay.
Mid-match.
He's like, you're so gay. It was so funny. It was so funny, dude. No, dude.
Dude, Mike and I had this good, like, tag team going. Be on the feet. We're like,
we were on some coaching shit. Me and Vince, like we played the role, right? Like there were times who was it? Where I was like they got into a leg thing and I just was like tapped them and I was like right and stuff, and then he did the same, like that one for Jerry, right? Like it was on the feet. Vince had the chair and I was standing behind the chair and Vince was like, do this. And I was like, all right, we got it. So yeah, that was really cool. And then he had his third match.
He had his third match against the 10th Planet dude out of Boogeyman's guy.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Boogeyman and Geo. And he was doing really, really well. And the kid started inverting into a leg, and I was like kind of seeing it before it happened. I was like, you got to turn, you got to shut down. And I think he was like confident in it, so he kind of sat there. And as soon as the kid got into it, he just got to bite right away.
Yeah.
Like, and that happens. Yeah,
but a really good trials for Jerry.
Really good run.
Yeah. He's been on a heater lately.
Yeah.
He really has. Hitting his stride. All right, so now we get to Alex. Alex, first round match, rages on a toe hold, breaks this dude's entire leg. Yeah, dude, just like full on, like, and I saw it in his face, like just full on rage.
He was like, "This is what's happening when you guys make fun of me for eating French fries."
Yeah, so he rages on it, breaks this dude's leg, right? This dude is being cornered by a gentleman with a nice mustache, though. Right?
He does have a nice mustache.
So then we go to Mike Sokovich. All right, it's his first match. Okay, and his guy is the guy with a nice mustache. Okay, being cornered by the guy who Alex broke his leg. Okay. And then it was a good, tough match. The other guy was like doing some like good stuff. But Mike, how did he take his back? He did. Was it a wrestle up?
He grabbed a hold of that mustache.
Something.
I think it was off a wrestle.
Yeah, I think he came up on a wrestle up, took his back, and then rear naked choked him
through his face.
Yeah, right through his face.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, we big dogged up
right
there.
through that mustache.
So then we move on to Claire. Claire goes out there and just beats the dog shit out of this girl. Freaking just passes her. So the girl pulls. Claire's doing some wrestling. The girl pulls. Claire passes the guard, gets to north-south, starts hunting her Kimura grip, turns it right into an arm lock, and rips it clean off her body, dude.
Oh my god!
Like just whoosh.
Could you hear it?
Huh?
Could you hear it?
No, but like
it was mean. It was mean.
It was mean.
I love that.
And Claire's like really nice, right?
Yeah.
How many years now Mike has been trying to get her to be like mean?
I try to get her to say swear words.
Yeah.
She has said now 1.5 swear words.
Love it.
Yeah. She said the B word once.
But yeah, it was sick armbar.
Yeah, sick armbar. And that actually qualified her for day 2. Right?
Sick.
But both Alex and Mike will have another match to qualify them for day 2. They're both competing at the 99 kilo division, which is 218, which they're both underweight for. They're both walking out around about 210.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And there's people cutting to 218 because
Right.
it's the night before weigh-ins.
Some big boys.
So Alex has got this big old boy, and he just jumps on his back and rips his head off. Standing rear naked choke.
That's so sick.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Right through his face. Like, just like,
So that was the one that so he wrestles with him for 3 minutes, right? And
Wrestles
then
with him?
at 3 minute mark, Mike's like, you got like 10 seconds to pull guard. Like we're gonna pull at the 3 if you
Yeah,
don't,
so that way-
if you don't
yeah.
score, right? So he pulls, hit a slick
Hit a
ankle
sick
pick
ass
with,
ankle pick for
like
a
3
sweep.
to 5 seconds before
Points
start. We're like, no,
that's
go
what
back
wasted.
down, don't
so
waste
I'm
it.
like, no, sit down. And so he just like comes up on this ankle pick, looks, and then just sits right back down and backs up. And he's like, nope, not taking it, not taking it. So the other guy gets to start on top, and Alex just like goes to his like triangle series takes the back. The guy stands up and he just rips his face off.
That's so sick.
Yeah. And then Michael, in his second match, he had Stefan Bonta, who was the brown belt. He won Worlds at weight and absolute in 2023. I don't know what he did last year at black belt, but he got his black belt. And then this year he ended up being the silver medalist at East Coast Trials, losing to Achilles Rocha on just a negative.
I think
either way, this dude's really good.
Yeah, this dude's really good. Really ended up being the second best guy in the bracket. Michael, I think went Ashi out.
Well, the other guy pulled initially, and Mike, he left the leg, and Mike dropped on it.
Mike dropped, and he came up.
And then the other guy came up.
And then Mike wwent reap.
Yeah, but
went reap outside heel hook, but left his leg hanging, and Stefan Bonta
took it home.
Toe hold. Boom! Blew that shit way out. Yeah. Mike's like, I think I'm fine. If you know him, he's just he's like a real
bubbly.
He's like, oh yeah. He's like, I had a great time. Da, da, da. He's like, yeah, I think I'm fine. Walking around just fine. Dude, his leg is enormously swollen right now. It's so funny.
It's so fat.
Yeah. But I mean, what a great experience for him to get to go again, to get a win at trials, right? And then to get to go against, one of the now Bonta will be the favorite to win West Coast Trials. He'll be the 1 seed at West Coast Trials.
And he was going to do the Open. Sokovic was going to do the Open.
He was going to not do Trials. He was going to do the Open. And the difference that made, he could have went and won a gold in the Open, and it wouldn't have meant as much as what just happened. Yeah. So that's real good. So that ends day one. So now we have our first 2 athletes ever to make it to day 2 of a Trials. Claire and Alex Hudick. I do need to put a disclaimer on this. Warren would have been a day 2 athlete because of how far he made it in, but they did it all in one day at that time, right? So still Warren has still made it the furthest in the Trials out of any stout athlete, but that was back when it was a 1-day tournament. Still the same amount of people, but now they split it up to two days now. So we're on day 2. Let's go, day 2.
I just want to note that Alex also had French fries for dinner on that night. We went to the Miller's Ale House.
We went to Miller's Ale House.
That sounds like
he had 9 mozzarella sticks.
He goes, "You want to split an order of mozzarella sticks?" They came out with 12. I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "Please have Claire, Ginge, whoever wants some, please take some." I'm like, "I'm not eating 6 mozzarella sticks."
So he doesn't get mad. He ate 6.
Yeah,
but I wanted to exaggerate. He ate 6 because he was like, I had to count to make sure I didn't. He was like, I had to count to make sure I didn't eat more than my share.
Yeah, but he also had fries. I think. What do you have? A burger or something? I don't know.
Maybe
a chicken sandwich. Yeah, fried
he had the huge chicken sandwich because there was leftover chicken at the end.
He cut it in half, and it was enough for another double
sandwich.
chicken sandwich. Yeah.
So whatever. So the next day, Alex comes in. He has the number 1 seed, Dashi Goto, who was in the most recent ADCC, the 2024 ADCC. What a great battle. Alex with some good defensive wrestling. Just a good performance overall. Just a really tough performance. Ends up 0-0 in regulation. They go to overtime. Ends up 0-0 in overtime. And Dashi gets the rest decision on he entered in on 2 single legs. Yeah. And and Alex to defend had to turn.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But did not get taken down or nothing like that. So that's a really good indicator, especially coming in undersized for the division. So I think the priority right now for Alex would be to put size on. Coming into this, it was hey, should he cut to 88 or do 99? And my advice was do 99 and see how we feel there.
Right.
I'm of the opinion that generally the 99 kilogrammers are not as skilled as the 88s.
Yeah.
So I was like, do 99, see how you feel there, and then that'll help us make our decision for West Coast.
Yeah.
Right. So we did 99, and it's pretty apparent.
So hold on. You guys have been talking shit on this man eating French fries, and meanwhile, eating French fries is probably his best bet moving forward.
Dude,
getting huge.
It might be. I mean, it might be the
Maybe
secret.
getting 250 grams of protein a day.
He also so we went to Longhorn. I forgot to add. It was just Mike, Ginge, and Claire, and
Alex
he didn't want to go. He didn't want to go.
And Erica stayed back.
He made tacos.
Yeah, he
had tacos, right?
He had tacos.
Yeah.
White people tacos.
White people tacos. So,
He had tacos. But then we get a text before we leave. Hey, bring me back an order of fries.
Yeah, which we almost forgot.
We left them on the table, and Wolf ran them out.
Wolf, that's right. This guy was from Cleveland.
This guy from Cleveland was the waiter at the Longhorn, and we mind melded.
Yeah, they became best friends.
He was like, he's like, this new steak is really good. How they read you things like it's something special. He was like this and that. He was like the drinks. He was like, we got these mango lemonade, like hard mango lemonade things. And he's like, you'd love it. And I was like, I would. So I got one of those. And then he was like, he was like, we got this New York strip, and then we like put this stuff on it.
7 peppercorn seasoning and
then we put this brown butter and did this and that or whatever. He's like, you'd love it. And I was like, I'll try it. Guess what? I loved it. Right? Like, you know what I mean?
So you guys are best friends.
We were just like on it. I was like, okay.
Anytime Wolf came over, I
got a lemonade.
Ginge had like a strawberry lemonade, right? And then made a joke about how Mike would want a lemonade. So Wolf brought Mike a sippy cup, like a little sippy cup with lemonade, right?
Yeah.
And just anything Mike
like
wanted.
homie.
Yeah.
That's
anything
sick.
Mike wanted, anything this guy said to Mike, he sold him.
Yeah, I was sold.
This guy could have
sold on anything.
Sometimes you want to be sold.
This guy could have sold Mike a car that night. He's like, dude, I got this sick 99 Civic.
I was like, you know what? Let me hit Spirit up. I'm going to cancel my flight, drive this home.
It's got 350,000 miles on it.
Let's see if we can return the rental car early.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
dude, it was sick. But day 2, like I said, Alex had that terrific match, so he knows where he belongs. He needs to put some weight on. He needs to take that very seriously, especially right now. He's like entering into his prime, so if he doesn't take it like super serious right now and like really commit, then it's gonna be
before you know it.
It's gonna be sad stories. So he better get on that. Then we had Claire, right? So Claire had her second match. The referee for Claire's match was so sweet. He was so nice. He comes over to both of them before the match, and he's like, "Congratulations on making it today too. This, and that." Like, and I was like, "Wow!" Like it was the most wholesome thing.
What a gentleman.
So we're going into it with this very like grateful feeling, and Claire, as nice as she is, and all the gratitude that is just like oozing out of her, and how happy she is to be there. So she just snaps this girl's arm.
That's awesome.
I don't remember how she got.
She had a single and they go counter take her down. Yeah. But when they went down,
it was no point.
Claire
This is all
had
before points.
overhook, wrist control, went to a triangle. Went reverse triangle first and fought reverse triangle, regular triangle for a little bit, and then switched to armbar belly down.
Yeah.
That's
No, she had her in
triangle and then like
armbar belly down, but she finished it belly up. She brought it up because we were talking about like the mobility on the shoulder when it's belly down, and the ref was like, "You have that, you got it," like before it's over, and Claire was like, "I don't think he's supposed to like."
Encourage you like that.
Yeah, she's like, "You got it." It's like, whoa, dude. So she wins. Now she's in the top 8. All right. So now we get to the match of our weekend. Okay, bro.
This match was crazy.
She's in the top 8 quarterfinals. Okay.
Junko.
Yeah.
Annabelle Junko.
They're out there. She and this girl are absolutely scrapping, bro. Like it's a fist fight, right? They get into a leg entanglement exchange, and they're like back and forth attacking each other's legs, rolling, and they go on the concrete.
Oh,
bro!
Immediately, we turn to 12-year-old kids, like feral 12-year-old kids, crowded.
Unbelievable! It was unbelievable. So all tournament, you hear us talking about it. We always talk about it. You literally people in the crowd talk about, like strangers. You just overhear everybody's talking like, "Oh, they gotta quit," and like they gotta quit that.
Right? Yeah,
bro. As soon as she fucking went out. Dude, we just became savage.
So
wait till this footage comes out. We formed this perfect circle. We have a photo of it. Maybe we can post it or something. We have this perfect circle. Look at Vince in the back there. Because I took my phone out like while coach. I was like, this is insane.
Yeah. So they roll out on the opposite side of our corner side, right?
Corner,
so,
right.
So
if you watch this on flow, you just see me run across the
So half the match is just a body of like people, right? Just, you can't see anything, but you see. So we're trying to yell, we're trying to stay in our seat in our corner, and Mike's like, "Fuck this, dude!" He gets up, runs across the mat,
fucking mat,
and I get up and I run around like right, and then we're all just, and then you just see a group of people just circle.
So what it is, it's like Vince on that side, me on this side,
the whole Alpha team,
their team. She's like the hometown team. They had like like anytime they were on the mat, like crazy crowd, right? And we all like are just shoulder to shoulder, just screaming, like dude, like Hunger Games style, like bad stuff. And you know, one of the coolest thing about it is like everybody in that crowd was completely like psychopathic, but cool.
Right,
you know, like I'm like yelling like, and like this is somebody's daughter. Yeah, and they're probably standing like next to me, and I'm screaming, "Rip her foot off!" I'm like, "Rip it off, rip it off!"
Yeah, I'm like, you can drop back on that.
Dude, it was the like in the moment, like I will never forget it. I'll never forget the intensity of it, and like something that I hate. Right. Like, and we're there, and like you never get to be so close though. Right. Like imagine they just let the coaches on the mat with the athletes while and like I'm like literally like right 3 feet from her. I could touch her. I have to. They're like trying to pull you back and and like there's like 4 judges and refs like trying to box you out, and you're just in there like screaming and stuff, and like you're so close. It's like a very intimate moment, and like Claire's there like fighting so hard, and like she'll like look at you like, and you're like 3 feet from face to face, and you're like, and she like nods and like all this type of like sick stuff, and they were going for a while on the concrete. Bro, they finally got to a position that was like kind of like stable. So then they brought them back in. Claire ended up giving up a sweep in that time. I disagree with it. I think they were both. No one had a top position. They were in leg entanglements, right? But I guess whatever. So when they brought them back in, since Claire was like underneath, they gave the other girl 2 because points had started while they were on the concrete.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They went out before points.
Right.
So Claire's down 2-0, thugs it out. I don't even remember what happens.
She got to a head and arm pin at the end. It was real.
She was on her back. She was on her back. She went scrape, inside hook, like a wedge kind of stomp, and she like if she would have got her other hook in, she would have won 3-2, but wasn't able to get the other hook in. The girl like wiggled out, and then she came up head and arm at the end, leg trapped in, like whatever.
Is it IBJJF or ADCC where you have to have both hooks in and then that's back?
You have to have both hooks in IBJJF, and they have to be hooks. ADCC, your feet can be crossed, or you can have a body triangle and it's still back.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but you still need a full control, and I agree with it. I think IBJJF should switch to allowing body triangle and cross legs.
What about a like a twister hook type of position?
That's just one hook.
Yeah, I know, but do you guys think that there should be any sort of like points for that? Okay,
I don't.
The refs also, when you get hooks in, they do they signal to the.
You remember the DX second side?
Yeah. They signal to the table.
So the one unique thing about ADCC is the refs don't give you points.
Right.
The judge at the table gives you the points.
Okay.
The ref will stand there, and if you have one hook in, he puts one hand like here, right, and then he'll have his other hand like this, and then when you put the other one in, he puts it in, so that way, because you're facing away from the judge who's giving you the points, and then like he'll just hold it there until he sees like it comes out, or if he sees points go up, then he'll remove it. Like, now you've scored your points.
That's hilarious.
But all weekend he's just like suck it.
Yeah, but it was the sickest jiu-jitsu match I've ever coached. Dude, it was so intense, and like I couldn't believe how I was like, dude, I was talking to Vince on the way home today, and I was like, dude, I can't believe that the thing I hate the most about the ADCC was my favorite thing of the whole week, of my whole jiu-jitsu.
I mean, it makes sense. It's like conceptually we can sit here and talk about like why it's not a good idea, but when you're actually experiencing it, it's just so visceral and so.
Bro, like, it was so crazy. So she ended up losing that match 2-0. Like I said, just so close to winning it. That girl ended up losing in the semis by a 0-0 referee's decision, and then losing for third to Daniel Kelly by 0-0 referee's decision. And the girl who beat her ended up losing in the finals to Anna Maradona by a 0-0 refs decision. Yeah. So like all the other matches were 0-0 refs decisions, and so like Claire, like it's like, oh, like whoa, like you know, like Anna Maradona, whoa, Daniel Kelly, whoa, right? Like when I looked at this bracket, I was like, Claire can win this bracket, but part of me was like, Maradona,
right?
Daniel Kelly. Fire. I was like, and so then like I'm like, yeah, Claire can win this bracket, and I kind of felt like she could, but like I kind of was like, I don't know if she can beat Danielle Kelly or Maridomo, especially Maridomo.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know, but like, I was like, but like they were both on the other side of the bracket, so I was like, you know what, Claire can really make the final though, for real. And now I leave there like Claire can win that bracket.
That's so sick.
Yeah, I would say there's probably 5 girls in that bracket who could have won it, and Claire is one of them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude. We also saw Maridomo this morning getting Starbucks.
Yeah, gave her a fist bump.
Yeah, I was like, yo, what's up, champ?
Yeah, she's like, oh, hey, guys. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, she's super sweet.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so
and now you're here.
That's trials.
That was trials, yeah. What a good time, dude.
What a good time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, one of the best times I've had on a trip. Yeah, it was so sick.
Thursday and Friday, I was like, man, I don't know if I ever want to do this again. And then
Sunday,
I was like, oh my God, dude, I had so much fun.
Dude, literally, like, Friday, the whole time was really great for me because Vince had to do Vince really took the lead on the uncomfortable things on this trip, which is, in my opinion, it's something that I typically do, right? Like, typically I'm the one who's going to, like, make the sacrifice and do the hard things.
Right.
And Vince, and, like, I probably should have, like, Vince was the one doing the actual trials, right? But it just didn't seem like it was going to be that bad. Right? It was like, oh, go coach some kids that you coach anyhow.
Yeah.
Right? Like, Carmela, you coach her anyhow. And it's like, yeah, and like, I don't compete till later, and stuff like that. And it's my competition day. It just didn't seem like it was going to wear that hard and be that difficult when the plan was being made. And then in hindsight, it was like, holy shit. You probably should have stayed at the Airbnb all day.
I did a lot of driving, dude. We drove 350 miles in those days. Yeah, because in the rental. Dude, whenever I left to go pick up Claire, it took me almost an hour to get back because of
Friday
because of rush hour
traffic.
Yeah, it was terrible.
That's brutal.
It's like a 30-minute drive.
That's one of those things that's cool about our job is like I forget that rush hour exists most of the time because we're usually going at weird times.
I hit rush hour.
I mean, yeah, sometimes you will, but like
I do too.
Other times I'll just like be driving around and be like, oh wait, that's right. There's times where it's crazy.
All right, cool. All right, let's rip through some stuff. UFC 322, DraftKings Fantasy, Max won. Zane took second, I took third. Everybody else kind of sucked by D's.
Yeah.
Islam won, like I said he would.
Did you guys watch fights at all?
No.
Okay, so you guys didn't even like watch it.
No, we're not really going to talk much about it.
So. Okay, well,
I saw some highlights.
And Max, maybe you can chime in on this. One of the things that seemed to me to be apparent, like maybe halfway through the match or whatever, I think JDM was hurt. I think we're gonna find out relatively soon that like he got like hurt in some. I don't know if he like rolled
in the fight.
That's what I think.
Oh, okay.
Well, it doesn't like matter. But I'm just like interested to hear if he got like a legit injury because his like face looked pained, and I didn't think that he's.
Did you leave that night thinking any welterweight can beat Islam?
No.
Okay.
No.
Max did.
Who? No, I don't think that it's a testament to like how good he is. I think that there's like one or two that I think would be interesting, but I didn't think that there was anyone where I'm like I would definitely pick them against. So I was really
impressed with. I watched some of the fights. I just was like, don't care. I watched Prates.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Versus Leon Edwards.
Uh-huh.
Now I went into that fight. I went into that fight thinking Leon Edwards. I think we talked about it. Like I was like, I just feel like he's like done.
Yeah.
But then during the first round, I felt like he wasn't done.
Yeah.
Right. And then like Max, that was like a sick ass read.
Super sick read.
Max, why don't you tell the people your read?
Well, Leon was doing a good job, like trying to get the grappling going and everything, and he was like really sharp, showing him feints and all that. And pretty much the entire thing, like the entire first round, all Prates was doing was like working that lead leg and just like chopping occasional low kicks.
Because it was southpaw versus southpaw.
It was southpaw versus southpaw. And without getting into a lot of your systems as much, southpaw versus southpaw means a lot of your weapons are going to be that lead leg and that lead hand. And Prates doesn't really use a lot of his lead leg and his lead hand. He wants to fight open stance. He wants to fight with his left hand and like his left hand power side and or his left hand uncontrollable side. I know you don't like that term. But he wants it to be an open stance fight. And then the second round, I said to someone, my buddy I was watching it with, I was like, he's just going to keep chopping that lead leg. And as soon as Leon opens up the stance for him and gives him that open stance, that's when he's going to go. They went, he threw a knee, they reset, and Leon, it was literally like, he didn't wait at all. They circled off, they reset in like kind of a close, and Leon just stepped back into open, and like that, there, Prates just stepped in with his left hand, and that was it.
So did you see in Machado Gary's thing? He had the same thing, and he's got inside access to the camp. So I think that's like it makes an even a better read by Max.
Yeah, no, that's spot on. That's pretty sick. I think Prates is legit, but I don't think that he has a chance against Islam.
No,
Prates is by far the coolest welterweight, but I also don't really want to see him fight Islam yet.
To be honest, I don't see him beating anyone who is like halfway good at grappling.
Yeah.
I don't, dude. I feel like his ability to anti-grapple is very underrated. I think that he's like, I think that he can beat a lot of guys who are still going to try and grapple him. I think that for some reason I think a lot of people just underrate him because they're like, oh, all he has is a left hand. But it's like he's so good at getting you to that point.
Good at grappling. We're talking about people in the top 5 who are good at grappling.
Like, can you imagine him beating Sean Brady?
Well, I think both guys could definitely beat each other. The problem with Sean Brady is, well, his grappling is like maybe on its own the best in that division behind only Islam. Like, Brady does not take punishment well. He does not. Like, he doesn't move his head well. As soon as he gets clipped, he kind of like. I can't think of who I'm thinking of, but like guys like Marlon Moraes, he kind of like freezes up and he's like, shit, you know, and they just get bop, 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 and then he goes down. That's not going to go well for him unless he can like get it down early in the first couple rounds. No, the guy that I was thinking about with Islam would be Michael Morales, because Morales he's got that DDP thing. Right. He's got that DDP factor where it's like, this doesn't make sense. You look like you suck and you should lose, and then he knocks people out. Yeah. You know what I mean? 19-0. Yeah, like he's got that factor to him. Shavkat's also interesting, I think.
But I don't know.
Shavkat versus Islam would be interesting.
I think
it'd be interesting, but dude, I just don't see anyone beating Islam right now. He's so
I actually want Shavkat versus Islam because I want to see the grappling.
Yes, matchup. I agree, 1,000%.
I think if you want to see people talking about like Ilya and Islam still at 170, and that doesn't make as much sense to me. I think if you want to see someone go for 3 division champ status, you do Islam and Khamzat at 85. I think that's interesting.
I think Khamzat's too big.
Khamzat's a monster. Yeah, he's scary.
He's like 6'2" and like thick.
Yeah. Oh, he'd be big for sure, but I think that's the only like triple champ type thing that I'm interested in right now. I guess you could do like Pereira. But
that is interesting, but I just don't see Islam dealing with that size. Now, speaking of this fight, though, before we move on, did you guys see Craig Jones talking to Khabib and Islam?
No.
I didn't see what they said, but so Craig posted it and was like,
yeah, he was like, they invited me to Dagestan, and I was like, dude,
save me a spot in the hot tub or something.
Dude, I hope he goes. Can you imagine him making a video of him like hanging out with those
dudes? Did they really invite him?
Yeah, they were like, come to Dagestan 2-3 years, and he was like, it seemed like they were like cool and everything, you know?
Oh, like just being like
right,
funny with each other. Okay, yeah.
But like I could see, like, dude, Craig Jones, like, where does he live? You know what I mean? Like, nowhere.
I think he would go.
That's what I'm saying.
Go.
I think they would take him in too.
I agree. Yeah. I think if he showed up at Team Eagle, they'd be like, right on, dude.
What if he went in and just like brought all his bad traits and just broke them?
They all just started doing coke.
That's what he said. Inside source, like he did with Enzo team.
Dude, that's what he said.
Just goes and breaks them up from the inside.
Yeah. He jumped in his Danaher death squad.
He was like, that's exactly what I did with DDS. He's like, I'll do the same thing there.
He's like, hey, you guys want to do this?
That's awesome. So did you guys see Shevchenko Weili?
No,
I heard it was terrible.
It was it wasn't terrible. It was exactly what you'd imagine though. Shevchenko was just too big and took her down a bunch, controlled. It's pretty much all you need to know. Can you pull up the card, see if there's anything else like worth discussing on it? I know you guys probably saw Brady lost.
Yeah,
that was unfortunate. He just got clipped. You know.
Yeah.
Adolfo Vieira.
Oh yeah, Bo head kicked Adolfo.
Yeah. Let's keep going. We talked about that.
Oh, I saw Beneil Dariush's drop too.
Dude,
and then he like protested it. I'm like, you can't land on your face.
Well, okay, not only did he land on his face, then he like starts to prop up, so like he's on his face, but like his ass is up, and then he gets hit another time and he just totally flattens. And then it gets stopped.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he got hit again on the ground. And then he's like barely awake protesting. I'm like, come on, dude. With that said, Beneil really screwed me because he was the guy who I was like, I think he's going to lose, but I need him on my fantasy team to just like do something.
The thing with like protesting like that, like I get it.
I totally get it.
Like what? Like I actually feel bad that I'm like you shouldn't. I just wanted to make sure that like I thought I was putting out there that it was a
great stoppage, 100%.
Correct stoppage.
And I'm not talking shit on Beneil for
if Beneil's protesting it, like what? Like he's knocked out, dude.
Yeah, and
like you're gonna he's supposed to be thinking clearly right now.
Yeah, no,
like, come on, man.
He reverts to being a dog. Yeah, no, like that's I got no problem with that. But no, totally good stoppage. Did you guys see the Bo Nickel head kick?
Yep.
Yeah. So it was after kind of like it was at the end.
It was third
of a lackluster-ish fight, and And then he landed that head kick. So good.
What happened in the fight? That like takedowns, any grappling? I saw him throw a guillotine, topside guillotine.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember now. It was like nothing memorable. You know what I mean? It was a whole bunch of single strikes on the outside. Him looking more athletic than Vieira, and then dude just perfect head kick, boom. And then I think that the being hated kind of got to him because he got booed a lot, and then he gets up on the side of the cage and it's just fingers to the crowd. And then, like, the announcer was like, yo, dude, what's up with that? And he was just like, you guys got to make up your mind. Love me or hate me.
Dude, I like that. Because I am one of the people who has been, like, talking shit on Bo. And he got up on the cage and they were cheering him and he flipped everybody off. And I was like, Loki, I would respect that if I was there. I would still be booing you, but I would respect the fact that you're like, no, fuck you. Dude, I don't want you to cheer me. I like that a lot more.
The sport needs heels. Like, I have no problem with him going full heel. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be sick. Yeah. So, good for him.
Heels don't get second chance. Don't get as many chances.
That's true. That's very true. But
I don't know, dude. Colby got like 3 title shots off of
He's a beloved heel.
I don't know anybody who loves him.
Well, no, clearly some people do.
Yeah, it was me. All right. Khabibulov, G-Rod, boring.
Yeah.
Aaron Blanchfield,
big dog,
strangled up.
Yeah. She was getting pieced up.
Tell me about this, Ethan.
Bro. He came in biggest underdog on the card. First round is like one of those things where the announcers were kind of like you fighting Regman. Where like first round they're like, Wellmaker's just kind of like getting revved up here. Ewan's doing pretty well, but he's getting ready. And like, dude, he just kept turning it on more and more and more, and just like more and more decisive with how much he was just putting on a clinic. This kid's really good. So congrats to him.
Good for him.
2-day notice, right? Or something like that?
4 days, I believe, yeah.
4 days. Whoa, Kyle Dawkins subbed Gerald Marshall.
He cracked him first. But, dude, Mearshart, like...
Oh, yeah, that...
All due respect, but, like, dude,
he's
done, man.
Pat Sabatini with a decision.
Dude, dogged it out. You would have loved it. Lots of takedowns.
Angela Hill, she got head kicked.
Dude, look at the scorecards on that one. That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Wow, a 28-29 and a 26-30?
That's the... that's the fight that, like, I... turned the fights on with, so I like didn't really watch most of it, but overall it's fun card.
Anything interesting with that too? Screw it.
Nah, the one guy got me some fantasy points, but that's it.
All right, let me read the fantasy results of the week. Max is very insistent that he had the most dominant week that we will ever see in fantasy. Absolutely insane. Hold on, let me pull. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah, let us know the actual results, because I haven't even seen the results. As soon as Brady lost, I was like, I'm not looking at these anymore.
Okay.
Because I was already doing fairly badly.
I just stayed 2 from the bottom constantly.
So in first place was 646.9. Oh wait, that was me last week.
When you said that, I was like, dude, who?
Yeah. In first place with 81 points. Max. Whoops. Second place, big homie Zane, 417. Strong comeback because he came in last place last week. So good job pushing that back, Zane. I took third. Brian Mitchell, 4th. Isaiah Schaefer, 5th. Vince, 6th. Will, 7th. And Danny Jones, 8th.
Damn.
That means we had 6 people not enter this week.
It was a late one, though, right?
Because there's 4... Yeah, I did get it out a little late, but still.
We were busy.
I was busy.
We had stuff to do.
We have 14 people in the group. So, like, Aaron, Chris,
To be fair, Chris was in the middle of the woods when it got posted. So.
And PJ.
We should still be ridiculing them for not getting their lineups in. That's the only way they're going to learn.
Well, given that Chris and Aaron are not watching this right now, I can't shame them into it.
Clip it and text it to them every day.
Okay.
That's whatever. All right, cool. 1FC.
Hold on, should we look at our picks? Or we do that when we make our picks?
We'll do that when we make our picks.
Okay. All right, so I didn't watch one, but, dude, I saw some highlights of Yuki Yoza beating Superlek. And I do think that Superlek has, like, fallen off a little bit. I think he's just been on top for so long that he's kind of like, I don't really need to train hard anymore. But, dude, I've been really interested in watching, like, Japanese kickboxers. Have you guys seen the clips from that gym? I think it's called Vasilius or something like that. You'll know because they have gold mat walls.
No.
And then the pad holders, like, all marshmallow manned up. I'll send you guys some clips, but dude, they send these like wild pad videos of them hitting like 20-piece combos just super super fast, and they do a bunch of weird stuff where they'll like do toe kicks. And like they'll like kick the lead leg, get checks, and then go and toe kick the inside of the rear leg and do stuff like that. I've just been like really interested in them for a little while, and then like I think all of them won. I think Takuru won.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so if you see this room, it's all the same guys, and it's Takuru's gym. They're real big on calf kicks, and yeah, these dudes are just like killing it right now. So I was like interested to see how they would all do, and yeah, Yoza beat Superlek. Takuru won his fight, and now he's gonna fight Rodtang for like his final fight. But speaking of which, I sent you this. Rodtang had to pull out of his fight. They said it was medicals, but also he's been like publicly shitting on one, and like it's kind of vague as to what it is, but I think it's like a contract dispute or something. I feel like one's falling apart. This card, it was a pay-per-view. It's supposed to have like 8 title fights on it. I think it's down to like 4.
Dang.
Wait, this was a pay-per-view. This wasn't on Prime?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, dude, look at that.
That toe kick.
Yeah. Toe kick to the calf. And look how fast they are. Same side punches. Like, dude, I am loving Japanese kickboxers right now. Like, their style is so sick.
Dude, yeah.
Isn't that awesome? And, dude, that would translate to MMA really well, you know?
That would.
So I've been really into Japanese kickboxing as of late. For all my advanced students, we're working on a positioning block right now. When that finishes up, I'm very strongly leaning towards doing some like Japanese kickboxing style stuff because it's just like, I mean,
sheesh. I'm gonna follow these guys.
Yeah.
That's
send
that back kick I was talking about at the beginning of the clip
Well,
here.
how do you get these suits?
Dude, I don't know, but I'll tell you, I definitely need those calf kick pads because I am crippled.
Oh, yeah.
What brand are those? Fairtex?
Those are Fairtex,
Yeah.
yeah. The Fairtex just came out with those. I should get
I was
some.
going to say, those look new. I don't remember those. I remember trying to get some thigh pads, and we got some shit ones.
Yeah, thigh pads I'm less concerned with because like as long as they don't rip them, I'm like kind of okay with it. But dude, calf, bro, these dudes just kick me like I can't walk for like 2 days. Granted, I've got a real hip issue going on at the moment, but yeah, man, very impressed with this. So,
He's fast as hell.
right? Right? So, yeah, I'm going to have all the advanced guys doing this kind of stuff pretty soon. And it's like clearly working at the highest levels. So, very excited for this. I think you said that one of the Bertolos fought, right?
Yeah, second.
MMA?
Yeah, Ty.
Didn't know it.
I don't know how he won, but I know he won. He's 2-0.
Sick.
Good for him.
I know Giancarlo and Lovato went. I heard it
saw
was
that
a decision.
Lovato won a decision.
Yeah, I heard it was like pretty, like just not a lot happened, and at the end, I think he had Lovato had like an omoplata threat, maybe. I don't know. Dana
If
posted
it's boring,
something.
then like who cares,
Oh, is
dude?
it?
One is one of those things where like I really enjoy the quality of the striking that they put out, but like they've just started to bother me as a promotion a whole bunch.
Yeah, I know you guys felt that way for a while about it.
Yeah.
I saw Shinya Aoki at the weigh-ins.
Oh.
Got into it with somebody.
Yeah, you were saying this before the podcast.
Yeah.
Dude, how old is Shinya?
Dude, old. Too old?
47.
47. Jeez.
Dude,
Too old to be fighting.
I just made that up.
I
That's
bet
believable.
He's
it's
42.
like 42.
He's 42.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was surprised.
I wasn't gonna say anything. When
Thanks,
I was like,
Max,
we should
for
probably
calling
fact
him
check
out.
that.
I'm the only one who calls Mike's out on his
I
bullshit.
thought that he was like a little
42.
bit older, like way
Gotta let
back
me
in
live,
the
dude.
day.
But anyways, dude, at the weigh-ins, he I saw the weigh-ins, and he collar ties this dude and he like trips him, and I was like, oh my god, like Shinya put his hands on him and just like threw this guy like effortlessly, and they like got into it, and then I think this guy ended up knocking Shinya out or
Shinya
TKO.
kind of deserves it, dude. He's always been like a super disrbroke dude.
Yeah. For
You
sure.
remember
Yeah,
when
you
he
know,
broke that guy's arm?
he tried to shake the guy's hand. And he's like, come on, let's shake hands. He's like, fuck you, dude. You just fucking threw me.
Ugh.
So no, I didn't see much of it.
Yeah, dude. I don't think one should ever do pay-per-views because like we're big combat sports fans. Would you guys ever buy one pay-per-view?
No,
Yeah, I mean there you go.
I pay for a flow.
All right,
I'm not gonna
so-
pay for one jiu-jitsu match.
This weekend we've got a couple of things going on. Actually, Thursday I go up to React. I'm doing a seminar alongside Isaac Greeley, raising some money. One of the coaches up there has a child who's dealing with some medical things. So hitting that on Thursday, and then Friday, your boy's going to Niagara Falls.
What time is that on Thursday?
6 to 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just see if I can make it up. I think Cam has wrestling.
He has wrestling. He's a wrestler.
He's a wrestler.
Are
He has
you
wrestling every day.
super excited to go to your favorite city in the U.S., Niagara Falls?
So Niagara Falls on the American side sucks. But their blackjack tables have a really sick side bet, so I'm pumped about that. But Vermont's fighting on the LFA card, and then I make a quick turnaround, slide all the way down to New Cumberland, West Virginia, in which I will head to the Mountaineer Racetrack and Casino, along with our beloved producer, and we'll be cornering Joao Martinez at the Meng card.
Let's go.
Let's
Nice.
go. Yeah.
Good times.
Max, are you excited?
Yeah, I am. I don't want to tell Joao, but I'm more excited to just get the experience of cornering with you for the first time than I am for him. He's kind of a side. He's kind of a side quest, you know. It's
Wow. That's you know what?
I think that we'll have
feel
fun.
that compliment.
yeah.
Are you gonna fight vlog it?
Are we both gonna tuck a towel?
Double tuck towels.
Last time when
Max
you
tucked
saw
the towel.
last time when I cornered with Joao, I tucked it. I might. Yeah, I'll get like a little mini towel.
Double
We'll
towel
go-
tuck
Yeah.
hilarious.
We'll go
Yeah,
double
right,
towel
But
tuck.
don't forget, you gotta take the kid today.
today
I mean, you don't have to, but whatever.
for
For Thursday, I mean, it's here, so.
yeah. You're right. I'll take it.
Yeah, right on.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's look at UFC Qatar and our picks maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, close enough.
Is it not Qatar?
Well, I think that's how white people say it, but I think it's supposed to be Qatar.
Qatar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
All right.
That's my understanding.
Yeah,
Of it.
okay,
But,
okay.
Again, we're
UFC
all
Qatar.
Americans. It's not like we know
I would like
geography.
everybody in the comments to spell Qatar. Spell Qatar.
I think everyone knows. What
I used to have gloves. There was a prominent brand of like gloves. If you played football, they were called Cutters, spelled Cutters.
Gotcha. Wait, hold on.
Oh, Armin Sarukian versus Dan Hooker. This is sick.
Yeah, dude, this is very exciting.
Oh, okay.
And this is afternoon too. The main card starts at 1, so
main card starts at 1. Maybe I
Yeah.
can drive home, put this on my dashboard.
yeah, that's what I do. I mean,
what
I
I-
would do that. That's not
That's-
safe.
You guys
Definitely not
stress me out.
what I do.
What do you guys think about this fight?
I think Armin Sarukian's gonna win.
I agree.
Yeah.
He's a better grappler, right?
By a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Armin Sarukian's a
I like
give me,
Hooker.
give
I like
me
Hooker.
Sarukian.
100% Sarukian. Oh, dude, look at the odds on that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I honestly I think that's accurate too.
Yeah.
I love Dan Hooker, but like, you know. Vince, what do you think about this fight?
I've never watched Sarukian fight. I assume that he's going to win because he is the better grappler. I know Dan Hooker, good striker, but
All you need to know about Sarukian's grappling is
his beard and like where he's from.
Well, yeah, he's Georgian and he lives in Russia.
Yeah,
so
that's enough, dude.
that's
Yeah, I'll take that, dude.
that's a good sign.
I think he's Armenian.
I think he's ethnically Armenian, born in Georgia, or maybe it might be the opposite of that.
Oh, okay.
I believe I could be off on that, and then lives in Russia.
Yeah, but he's got that chin strap beard. He can wrestle.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you
I-
see someone with
I
that
know.
Abraham Lincoln
Yeah.
facial hair, dude. It's a
Yeah.
wrap.
I like Dan Hooker though.
Of course,
he's
he's very exciting. But yeah,
Oh,
bro.
wow.
dude, this is a banger.
I'm going to take Machado Gary.
I'm taking Bilal.
I'm also going Gary.
Wow.
Bilal.
Nice.
Why do you have Bilal over Gary?
He's a former champ.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely good, but
He's a former champ versus a never going to be champ.
That's also a good point. Do you think that? But is there anything in particular, or you just think like quality wise?
Nah, dude, I actually don't think that either. Even Ian Gary's really good. I just wanted to go against it.
I that's fair enough. I don't think that Gary's ever going to be a champ. Not because he's not good, but just because I think there's so much talent at that top.
Welterweight is deep.
Yeah.
Welterweight's always deep though, isn't it?
They've had some years that are hit or
Yeah.
miss, but right now it's cooking.
I would say
Who's his one loss to?
welterweight's deeper than
To
lightweight
Shotgun.
right now.
And in that loss,
It
a
was
lot of people,
close.
yeah, at the end.
I mean,
he
I
was
didn't
back
think
and
he
everything.
won.
No,
Shavkat's
but-
the one with the eye.
No, that's Shara
that's-
Bullet.
Oh,
He's
okay.
not a real.
Shavkat, yeah, Shara is
Look
not
at you, Mike.
super legit. Shavkat
your-
is
you got your
very
facts
legit.
down.
He can
You know
wrestle,
ball
he
now.
can
You know ball
strike.
now.
Learn it from the show.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Yeah, I'll take Gary.
I'm also taking Gary.
Long striker, young.
Very disciplined with game plans. Is I think Gary's really
Oh
good.
yeah, Bilal is 37. Yeah. I'll stick with Bilal.
Love it.
Ugh.
We don't even need to guess this, dude. That's
Thank
just
you.
gonna be slop. Oh, this is interesting. I'm going oral by for sure.
Yeah, I'm going oral by.
Dude, I'll take Jack Hermanson.
Hermanson's good.
Why does oral by's weight say 165?
He looks
His
little.
last fight was a catch weight. I believe he missed. Am I right on that, Max?
And this is a fight at
But is that
85?
middleweight?
Oh, welterweight.
No. This is 85, dude. Jack Hermanson's a middleweight.
It says welterweight, doesn't it?
Wait, really?
Hermanson's moving down, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Why would he miss weight at 165 and then move up past 170?
Yeah.
I don't know if he just like was way too big or whatever.
He also in the photos,
Bro,
he looks really
way
small.
too big. He weighed 165. So why would you weigh in 5 pounds underneath a weight class and be like, I still need to move up past this?
I was under the impression that he missed.
He missed at lightweight. He was supposed to fight Rebecca at lightweight. He missed. They changed it to a 160 catch weight,
But
and
this
then
does make more sense.
he also missed at lightweight against someone in June last year, and they moved it up, and so now they forced him to move up to welterweight.
Okay.
So he's going
I'll
up.
take Hermanson's
Hermanson's going
sense,
down.
So Hermanson's also huge. He's
Give me
way
oral
bigger.
by for sure.
Let me get
Yeah.
Hermanson.
You're bringing Hermanson down to 70. Just get out of here.
Dude, Hermanson is twice the size of that guy.
With all due respect, I think he's washed.
With all due respect, I think he's washed.
My apologies. My apologies. We're supposed to be a Pittsburgh show here. How dare I?
Give me Hermanson.
Oh, dude, we're gonna be talking mad shit on
That's
you
fine.
next week.
And if I
Do
win,
that.
I'm gonna come.
Then we're
in
not
while
gonna
you
talk
guys are
about it.
filming. I'm gonna talk mad shit.
Oh, Almabayev
I'm gonna
versus
call in.
Alex Perez.
I love how you just skipped over the heavyweights. You're like, we don't even need to discuss that. Dude, I'm actually shocked that the heavyweight odds are only that.
Plus 99 kilo match.
Yeah.
I'm kind of shocked that the at the odds on the heavyweight match, dude.
Yeah.
What does
Shamil Gaziev.
Sergey?
Yeah.
All right, dude. We don't even talk about it. All right,
Fair
give me. Oh gosh,
Which
wanna-
one?
you
Which
wanna
one are
pick
we?
the
Which one
flyweights?
are we looking at?
the flyweight. Give me Almabayev. Give me the Kazakh.
Let me see. Let me see what this looks
I'm
like.
also taking Almabayev.
They're both good though.
Dude, give me the American, bro. USA. Alex Perez.
USA.
Yeah.
All right, scroll down. I don't think we're gonna pick anything else. Oh, oh my God.
Dude, give me Horiguchi.
Dude, this is interesting.
Give me Olenbekov.
Dude, give me
Oh,
Horiguchi.
dude, I don't know.
Dude, dude, Horiguchi was a dog.
Dude, Horiguchi's super good, but I'm going Ulanbekov.
I'm going Olenbekov. Oh, Toporia's brother.
Yeah, little older Topuria.
Oh, Ryan Loder's fighting on this card too.
Little.
Give me
okay.
Topuria.
I don't think Kazakhstan did. He doesn't even have a photo. Give me Topuria.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels like a setup, right?
Yeah, give me Topuria then. Fine. No, we don't need to.
Yeah,
pick
we don't need to
anything
make any of
else.
these picks.
Dude, Shamrock. What a name.
This is like a fun card, though.
All right, pull up the picks.
Dude, the guy's name is Shamrock.
Shamrock Shake.
Dude, when I'm watching fights, I'm always confused. I'm like, who did I pick? Just like on the pod, who did I pick for my?
All right, let's see how we.
Yo, Mike,
What?
bro,
What?
dude,
Get
that's
outta here.
incredible,
Bro, I can pick every fight wrong for the rest of the year. There's no catching me.
Wow. Why? Yeah, wait.
Why
yeah,
do you
yeah.
have a protest red for Will?
Yeah, come on, Max, you're screwing me here.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
I was like, wait, how did you lose? Yeah.
I'm glad you caught that.
For the record, I go back and check them whenever we do like the next
Max is
weeks.
just taking away one win every once in a while, so you guys don't notice. And at the end of the year, he catches up.
At the end of the year, Mike's like, wait a minute, how did Max catch up? Okay, so Mike only got one wrong.
That's
Yeah.
And again, it's one of those ones that I think you got it wrong thinking about it the right way.
Yeah.
You know? Wow, that's super
All right,
impressive.
so let's run through this. We picked a ton of fights for this card because this card was stacked. You would have thought I would have watched it. We picked 8 fights. I went 7-1. Will went 6-2. Max went 4-4. Notable picks. I was the only one to pick Islam, which is absolutely
crazy.
wild work.
That's crazy.
Well, you also have to remember we had to catch up. And I was
That's
like,
a
JD
free
and maybe
pick.
could do it.
And then other than that, me and Will had all the same picks of Shevchenko, Brady, Protez, BSD, Nickel, Rodriguez, and Blanchfield. Where Max diverted from us was a correct call on taking Morales, but unfortunately he took Vieira and Kopylov in those fights, and they came up losers.
And
Whaley also.
Oh, and Whaley. Yeah.
That wasn't a bad pick, but like after watching it, you're like, all right, she's too small.
Max has not made his main event pick for the UFC Cutter fights.
Yeah.
Who you got, Max?
I mean, I kind of want to go hooker now to try and play some catch up here. I do think
or
the
get
odds
blown out of the water, dude.
I
Whoa,
think,
guys.
bro, plus
It's a
300.
family show. You can't talk about hookers and getting blown.
I see what you did there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
So Mike's the only one who took Bilal, and I'm the only one who took Hermanson and Horiguchi. I hope I win, and I call in next week. I'm talking shit.
Just imagine all the kids that you teach
We'll call
jiu-jitsu
you.
to
We'll
watching
call
this
you.
show.
Yeah. If I win, I'm calling you guys at 1:30. I know what time you guys film. I'm gonna just call it. I would blow up all your phones.
Yeah, I'm going to call you.
nonstop.
I'm just going to be like, okay. I'll be like, yeah. Vince says he's busy.
Oh shit! That's hilarious. Dude, taking hooker, I respect it.
I gotta cover some ground here.
I don't think that's the one to cover ground on that.
I don't really like any of these picks, honestly. But
I mean, how could you pick against what I pick?
I'm gonna make up for it though whenever Jan wins back the title in a couple weeks.
Actually, Matt. Oh no, that's at 1. I thought Max had 87 wins. It's like, oh, you're only 2 behind Will.
Nah.
All right, so we're just gonna run through our current records on the air. Max 81-75, still above 500, strong showing. Will 89-66, just doing the absolute dog work, but currently still holding a first place lead with a 94-61 record. Would be your boy, Iron City Mike Wilkins. Let's see where Will can make up some ground. If Ian Gary beats Bilal, he can come one more match closer to me. Max is taking Hooker and Perez. Other than that,
And Gary.
And Gary, where I'm taking Bilal. Okay. Vince has some good picks, except for, whoa. Vince went 3 against me. 4. Me and Vince have 4 controversial picks.
Yo, this is sick because then we can just treat this as like a single one-off head-to-head.
Yeah.
For all the shit-talking rights.
Yeah, all of it. It's one head-to-head. Guys.
Yo,
Stick with your...
Look, I'm sticking my guns,
head-to-head.
but don't forget who crushed on ping pong also yesterday.
Yeah, so we played ping. There was a ping pong table in our house, and we were like, we're gonna play ping pong all the time. We played one night, which was last night, where we had to get up at like 4 this morning. So I was like, I'm going to bed early.
Yeah.
I think I still got to bed by like 9.
Yeah.
But we played ping pong. Vince definitely was a different level than everybody else. Ginger and myself were like, okay.
Yeah.
And Alex was pretty bad.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I could
Alex
tell by
was
the way
bad
he was
enough.
holding the paddle. He was holding it like this, and he was swinging it like straight forward.
Alex was bad enough that whenever we played teams, which, bro, it's so hard to do.
I was about to say, dude.
We played teams, and Alex was like, "Oh, I get Vince since I'm the worst." And it was how you should do it. Too,
Yeah, of course.
Right? And I looked at Ginch, and I was like, "We are definitely gonna win." I was like, just us being average dudes, like we got this. So when you play teams, so like let's say I serve, right? Like me and Vince are a team. I serve, right? Then I have to get out of the way because Vince is hitting the next one. Then he gets out of the way, and I'm hitting the next one.
Oh, I see.
I kept forgetting to go. So like let's say like Ginge would serve, and then like they would return it, and I would just be standing like way out of the way, like watching, and like they would keep missing the table, so it would work out. It like literally worked out like every time but one.
It was better for you
like,
not to be there. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was fun.
I miss ping pong.
Yeah. All right. Well, anybody got anything else? I think that's a very good episode.
Yeah, we covered a lot.
Put a wrap on it. All right, that's it for you boys. remember, we'll do a Meet Coach Vince where we kind of get into his backstory about how he got into the martial arts, how he got into Stout, and what he does at Stout. But that'll be for another time with a few more tastier drinks or just drinks that get you drunk. But yeah, that's it for us. Catch you next time.